want to have everybody introduce themselves because this is an amazing cast of frienderinos that I'm super excited to have here. So let me look. Taylor, how about you go first?
Okay, I can do that. Hi, I'm Taylor, or at underscore, Blister Grind Teeth, underscore, potato, underscore, on the internet. I think that's all I'm supposed to say right now.
Yeah.
Finger guns.
Finger guns. My glasses are now stuck in my hair. Oh God. Let's do next. Nate. This is already going so well.
Hi everyone, I'm Nate Bushman. It's interesting being a player for once because usually I'm a GM. You can find me online. Just Google my name. Make it easy.
Yes.
It gets complicated. It's different for every platform.
It's like, you go find me. You've seen me go find
I'll do it
me.
later. I'll do it at the end.
Fantastic. Let's see, Matt.
Hello, my name is Matt. You can find me everywhere as Improv and RPG, and just thank you so much for having me. I'm super excited.
Of course, yay. And Gavin.
My name's Gavin. I don't have any handles.
Gavin's a little sneaky guy.
Good luck trying to find me.
Never reveals where he is. And like I said, I'm Blair. I'm underscore Canadian Moose all over the place. And if you didn't know, I don't normally GM, so that's why things are all aqua-taco. So here we go. Yeah, I guess we should get into this. So the really cool thing about any kind of like lasers and feelings, or in our case, lobsters and feelings, it's so easy. Like, you don't have to prep. You don't have to make a character beforehand. We're kind of going to do a little bit. All these people here are super fabulous. I think everybody's had like a little bit of an idea of what they want to do, which is great. But if you just like literally, I feel like you could play this game in a car, like on a road trip. It's so easy. And so, yeah, so we're going to all figure it out as we go. With that being said, just hang on. If there's anything, just hang on. This is my first time GMing this game as well, so we'll see. Disclaimer: this is a game in the ocean, so if you have any lines and veils about oceans or sea creatures or anything like that, just be aware. And if you need to step away, totally fine. But yeah, we're glad that you're here. Thank you so much for being here. So, are you guys ready? Okay.
Always.
So we're literally going to go in the little PDF. The PDF can be found on itch also. So go check it out and play this yourself for sure. I'll read the little snippet at the beginning. So, you are a group of sea creatures. You're the best, brightest, and moistest organisms this side of the Pacific. Nothing can stop you when you put your minds to it, except all the things that might. I forgot that Taylor hates that word. Sorry, Taylor. So, first things first, creating our characters. You have to pick a style for kind of. Oh, actually, hold on. I'm doing a new thing first. I want you to tell me what sea creature you want to be first. This is not in the PDF. We're already going rogue. So I want everyone to tell me what sea creature you're thinking of being. And
I've already found the style that's perfect for my sea creature.
That's fantastic. Oh, Gavin? Yes, Gavin, please tell us. What sea creature are you being?
On this fine day, I will be a mantis shrimp. I will be the wettest mantis shrimp around.
Is that your style?
The moistest?
No. I do have my style ready, but I didn't know if I should bring it up. I do have a style if you want it.
Sure, give it to me. Yeah, let's give us a creature and style.
Chromatic.
Ooh.
That's good.
Nice. I like it. Okay. Anybody else have your creature and style?
Yeah, I'm gonna be a blobfish.
Fuck yeah.
And definitely my style's goopy.
Yes. I mean, if it was anything else, I would be like, You're playing the game wrong. So yeah.
I saw Goopy and I was like, oh yeah, that's me.
Taylor the goofy globfish. Blobfish. I can't even say that. That's a tongue twister.
Goopy, it could be a globfish too. It's synonymous.
Goopy blobfish. Fantastic. Matt or Nate?
Yeah, I was thinking of being a lobster.
Nice.
Whose style is posh. Very posh.
Ooh, a
I love
posh
it.
lobster.
A
Yes.
posh lobster. Okay.
What's funny
okay.
is I was gonna go lobster, but then I was like, you know what? I have a toss up, and I will leave it up to the group to help. I could either be a crab or an octopus.
Oh, let's get some tendrils. Let's go.
Okay, so
Yeah,
octopus
we'll
it
need
is,
someone to be able to
and,
move some things around for us, possibly.
I'm gonna say an octopus, and for style, because it's the first word that popped into my head was dashing.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yes,
wonderful.
Dashing versus posh. Who will win?
Why do I feel
Whoever
like
has the best top hat.
Who has a monocle gets a +1.
my brain
God.
just thought, and I don't know exactly why. Maybe it's because I have a sticker on the back, and I like looked at my laptop earlier today. I'm just thinking like I'll run a high school host club, but with sea creatures now.
Oh my
So-
gosh.
God, yes.
Maybe that's
love
on the
that.
list. Maybe that just happens. I
I need you to know I am going to throw out fun facts about blobfish this entire time, as I do have Google open. But their diet consists of crustaceans, so that could be interesting.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Oh
I
no!
don't think they're even dumb enough to fuck with the mantis shrimp, though. But
Oh no. Okay, well let's see what happens there. Okay, so next we need your role. And it can be like anything. And also, I know we talked about this a little bit beforehand. There's like some examples that they give you. It's up to your interpretation. So if you can kind of explain like this is my role because this, then it works. So yeah. Let's see. Nate, you went last time, so I'm gonna pick you to go.
Hmm.
Unless you don't have one, then we can totally.
Not yet. I don't have one yet, so I'm still
Okay.
thinking.
Sorry. Never.
No, you're
Anybody
good.
else
I'll
have one?
jump in when I can.
Gavin, yes.
Clubber, CLUBBER.
Okay.
Oh.
And I mean that in two ways. One, with the
Yeah.
chromatic, that works. Two, so there are over 400 different type of mantis shrimp I have learned. And
Uh-huh.
there are ones that have piercing, there's one that clamp, and then there are ones that have big old clubs. And so he has one of the big old clubs.
So are you like a bouncer at a like
I don't
a
know.
C club?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh my god.
Because it's like you're colorful, so you're like ready for the club, but you
Yeah.
have clubs, so you're
Mhm.
ready for the
Be
club.
like, I don't want to throw down, but if you make me, I have this big old club.
Okay.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. Fantastic.
All right, I actually think I got it.
Yes, let's go. Nate.
I know witch was on there, but I'm gonna go with magician
Ooh.
Ooh, nice.
like
Dashing.
because
Magician,
Magician.
that's the one
naturally
that's
they
very
can
good.
camouflage in real life to
Yeah.
just be anything. So it's kind of like now you see me, now you don't.
Oh, I
But also,
love it.
hello.
Oh,
Love
this
it.
I'm so
you're just
sorry.
like a little octopus with like a top hat, just like
Wraps
floating
its arm
around.
picks it up.
Little cape.
It's just it's that Kevin.
That is so good. I love it. I love it. I love it. Anybody else?
So
Oh yes.
I was contemplating between a few like potential music things, but I think
Ooh.
after Gavin's pick, I'm like, okay, I gotta do this. I'm gonna be a DJ.
Yes.
So
Yes.
All
the
right.
Posh Lobster DJ.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Man, oh, this is.
I
I
feel
love
like-
it.
Yeah, I feel like since we have so many kind of entertainers going on, that maybe we need the brains. Maybe we need someone to keep this business and these cats wrangled. And
Mhm.
who better than a blobfish
Than the
to do
blobfish.
this?
The
Yeah.
blobfish who
Yeah.
could possibly eat two of the
Yeah.
of the three other party members. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. They make me money, therefore I'm not going to eat them.
Yeah.
I was going to be Eeyore, now I'm just a mob boss. We're going to see how this evolves.
Is that your role? It's just mob boss?
I'm the Don.
The Dawn. Oh,
Are you
Yes.
gonna make us an
my
offer we can't
God.
refuse?
Make you wouldn't happen. I can't do the accent. I cannot do.
Oh, I got you
New York
covered if you
Italian
need it.
at all.
Just do a blobfish
But-
accent. That's
Matt,
fine.
I
Just do a
saw that.
blobfish.
I saw that in chat. The blob boss.
The blob boss.
That
That's
is-
so good.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Brilliant. I love it. Oh my god. This is already my expectations are already out of the water. Anyway, thanks.
Oh.
I'll be here all night. I'll be here all night. So now you get to choose a number between 2 and 5. A high number means that you're better at lobsters. So it's between lobsters and feelings. So if you're better at lobster rolls, then that's better at like normal sea creature things. If you pick a low number, then you're better at feelings, which is like people things. So like talking, plans, negotiations, and operating like technology and stuff. So yeah, what is everybody thinking for their number? It's always good to have a range, but everybody doesn't have to be different, So
I'm gonna do 3.
okay,
I gotta have the talk and the negotiations.
okay. Taylor's got 3. Gavin, I saw your hand.
I was gonna do 5. If I'm
Okay.
gonna be the muscle, I might as well.
All
be
right.
the
Yeah,
5.
I'm thinking 4. I
Okay,
actually think I'd lean more sea creature.
gotcha. Matt,
Right.
do you have a?
I'm thinking 2.
Oh,
Look,
I like that we all just took them.
Yeah, I'm ready to give it all up to become a star.
all right.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. I love it. I have to write things down. So if you've ever played a game with me, you realize that I have to like have it, even though it's here, I have to write it down too so I remember. So I will say, so yeah. High, close to lobster. Lobster, if I can spell. Low, close to feelings. It's not human. Feelings. Okay. Great. Final thing of this portion of character creation. You need a silly sea creature name. What are your names? Yes, Gavin.
I have Odonto Shramp. Is his
Okay.
name.
Odonto. How do you spell this?
Odonto. It's because they're called Odontodactylus is the first part of mantis shrimp. So his name is
Nice.
Odonto, and shrimp is just funny sounding. It sounds like
That's
shrimp,
true.
but it's wrong. So it's shrimp.
Shramp. Odonto Shramp. I like
Odonto
it.
Shramp.
I love it. Let's go. Anybody else? Names?
Still thinking.
Pull out that fantasy name generator.
I've got
Oh
one.
God.
Yes.
I'd like to imagine that. I mean, as a DJ, I've been trying to find a lot of different ways to achieve stardom. So I was thinking I'd be. My name is Arthur. I've also started a podcast, the Arthur Podcast.
Yes.
Love
Oh my
it.
God.
Arthur Pod. Nice. That does sound very posh too. Arthur Pod.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Love it. All
You gotta
right.
love when you come up with a name and you feel like you took mental health damage because of it. Like in D&D.
Right.
My name is Seth, like with an S, so SETH Lapod.
Oh my God.
Yes!
You
Oh,
guys. So wait, how do you say it again?
Seth for short. So Seth, then the
Seth.
letter A is like the middle name, like just
Uh-huh.
A period, and then Lapod. LAPOD. As
Oh
the
my
last
God, I
name.
love this. I love it. All right, Taylor, the Dawn Blobfish, you gotta have the most powerful of names.
I know. Like, I feel like the best that I have so far, and it's not good.
I love to hear it.
want you to know it's
I love
not
to hear it.
good. With the best I've gotten so far, none of these are better. None of these are. Was trying to do like a play off the name, so like Blobbert. But then I was like, but I feel like now I gotta get some like Godfather in, but I couldn't think of anyone other than like.
I have
Gavin
something
might-
for you. If you would like. Sorry, I just had a huge brain blast, and I don't want to step on you. But what about Blob Corleone?
There we go. I was
Oh,
trying to make it
yeah.
work. I was trying to come up with something, and I was like, but I was only thinking the actor. I was like, well, Robert Duvall's in it, but that's like the actor, not the characters. And like,
So Blob Corleone.
Yeah, so it's like spelled like coral, like the
Yeah,
living
coral.
organism.
That's so
Corleone.
good.
So
And-
like
and I
Don
could be
give me
your-
Corleone,
Mr.
Blob
Corleone.
And I can be your
Corleone.
podsigliere.
It's just all puns. I love it.
I'm
love
your
all
Robert
of those
Duvall.
ones.
Yeah.
This is so good.
Oh my god! This
So
is why you
good.
can't have me as a player.
Aqua
No,
Duvall.
every game. All y'all come back every game. You're stuck with me every time I GM. This is so good. Fantastic. Okay, so we have
I have so many
our
tabs of blobfish facts open. Anyway, go on. I'm learning so much.
1d6 for being prepared. No, I'm kidding. So we have our characters. Now it says, what do you have? You have yourself. You are a sea creature. You have nothing except for yourself. So have fun with that. Then I need everybody to player goals is to get your character into goofy adventures and have a few laughs. But what about your character goals? So in this time in your character's life, what is your ultimate goal for your character? There's a few examples there, or you can make some up. But
Matt, what's your character's name again? I'm sorry. All the puns, I was still too focused on figuring mine out. That's right. Easy. I want Arthur to be a star. Because if he makes money, I make money. All right. We are family here.
Oh my god. Yes. Yes. Fantastic.
I'll say to so mantis shrimp also have some of the best eyes in nature. So I want colors to be a part of it, but it's protecting the family is going to be like the goal, right?
Right.
It's all about the family.
All about the family.
But also color will be involved somehow.
Okay.
And yeah, but let's just say protect the family is the goal.
Protect the family. Okay. Okay. What else? Your goal. We now have a family count in chat.
Yes. Okay, then we need to do this again, but instead we're like a group of like orcas and dolphins who do Fast and Furious family.
Oh my
So
god.
we
yes.
got two different sides.
We can still keep all the pod jokes too.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I'd want to be Finn Diesel.
Vin Diesel.
Yes, see, it writes
Oh my
itself.
Right. Any other character goals?
I think mine would just be to sell the #1 hit.
Yeah.
We're gonna make you
I
do
feel
it,
like
honey.
mine would just be to make the perfect vanishing act. So I said magician.
Oh, I like that.
Ooh, okay, okay. Fantastic, fantastic. So we all have our characters, we have our goals. It says here that you've worked together or know each other before, and I was gonna ask, how do you guys know each other? But I think we already found that out. You're the family.
We're the
There's a
family.
family.
Do we have like do we have a club? Like, do we have our spot?
I have a club.
I was gonna
Yeah.
ask, yeah.
Yeah, like we got a guard here, like, do we have a place
Yeah.
that we operate out of?
What is the club that the family resides?
The Coral Reef. No.
Coral Reef, the
Actually, that's a good name for a club, though.
It's not
anemone. Everybody in anemone? No.
An enemy of my enemy is
Oh, the
my
anemone.
enemy.
The anemone of my enemy.
To be like, are we thinking like, is it dark? Is it like a
Is it a rave club? What kind of music?
Yeah.
What kind of DJ? Like what kind? Like is
Yeah,
this
yeah,
like?
yeah. Because
glow
like the
or
dark and stuff
bioluminescent
works well with
jellyfish?
like magic. So yeah,
Mhm.
like what maybe multiple nights.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
Do
my
we
God,
have
man.
do we have a DJing magician duo act that happens
Oh,
sometimes?
that'd be so sick.
It's like the Magic Castle.
Like you're spinning
Yes!
tracks, and I'm just making bubbles and ink just do amazing like.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
We
I-
could pull a callback to Ascension Paradise, and our club could be the Meridian because it was a good
Oh.
club name. I
That
think
is a
Jamer
good
came up
name.
with that one. That was good.
That is a good club name.
Love it.
Are we down?
I'm okay
Are we
with that.
down?
I'm okay
Sure.
with it.
So we have the Meridian. The I went to go right and I put the like
Ah.
THA.
Like the
Claw.
family.
The family.
Okay, so the Meridian Club, we're the family in the Meridian Club. Okay, and then so next, what are two advantages you have acquired as a team?
Hmm.
And I think it looks like this one we kind of have to go with I would say we could do some other ones too, but
Oh, but a
if you
huge special effects budget's great.
Yeah.
I think
almost
that
definitely want that.
fits. That does fit.
Friends in Low Places could also be fun.
Oh.
A bit of magic, though. Literally, a bit of
bit of
magic and a huge
of
special
magic,
effects
yeah.
budget.
Oh, I dig it. I dig
I'm
it.
down
Yeah.
for that. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
a bit of magic and a huge special effects budget. So bit of magic, special wait effects budget. Awesome. Okay. So then we have to pick a problem, just kind of like an overarching problem. Maybe this problem will arise, but also maybe a different problem might arise from my list. So, what's a problem that our group faces?
Hmm.
Maybe in the story, maybe around the story.
Problem? Is that what I said?
Mhm.
Hmm. Mermaids are a menace to us.
Oh.
They're starting
They're
their
right-
own
they-
club.
Yeah.
They're
And
yeah,
who's
they're a
gonna
rival
say
club.
no to mermaid dances? You know.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
right.
So is it like they've started a club on like the other side of the reef, like which is like
Yeah.
across the street
Mhm.
in
Yeah, yeah.
And it's called
St.
Club
Mary?
Trident.
Oh.
Yes.
Nice.
Mhm,
Oh,
mhm.
and it looks like some like Ibiza shit too.
Mhm.
Oh, for
Like
sure.
it
For
is
sure.
Oh yeah.
it is like decked out. Okay, so the mermaids are starting their own club. All right. Can't have that. That's
No.
We're the
no.
only game in town.
Yeah.
Mhm.
damn. Okay. I
And
had a
they'll learn quick.
That's true. That's true. That's true. I I can only guess. Um I had a bonus question that's not in the PDF.
Hmm.
What do you think your last adventure as the family was?
Hmm.
Where all four of you had to like team up.
Mhm.
Okay, so
And- and
maybe
do
at one
something.
point in time there was like a diver, and like one of our family was a little too far from the reef and got
Yeah.
and we had to go all the way to Australia to save them.
Yeah, we just came back from Australia. That's why the mermaids had time to open up their shop. Is because we've been away saving our friend
Yeah.
Mm.
Omen from the city.
We took the long way back. The current wasn't in our favor.
Nice. Okay. And that's how what was it? The Trident? The
Yeah,
Trident?
Club Trident.
Club Trident. That's how that got started. Ooh, okay. Great. I think we have a good base here. So I'm just going to go over a little bit of the rules really fast so our audience knows and so I can double check myself. So whenever there's like a roll, this is a D6 game. So we're saying max of 4d6, but yeah, so you will I'll say the roll is either like you're going for a lobster roll or a feelings roll, depending if it's more like lobster more sea creature esque or feelings more human-esque or away from sea creature-esque. You can get some bonus d6. So you start out with one. You can get some bonus d6 if you are prepared or if you're an expert. So like if you're prepared, maybe there's like something around you, or if you're an expert, like we had here, like Nate, if you have to use like your magician skills and stuff like that, I'd be like, oh yeah, you're pretty expert at that
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Then you can also get another d6 if somebody helps you. So that's how you can get all four of those.
What
Um,
was the third one? Sorry. So there's
so there's prepared and then there's
okay.
expert. Sorry, I might
Got it.
have
Okay.
said.
No, no,
Yeah.
no, no. Yeah, I get it. That's mine.
But
I didn't track. I'll go.
prepared and expert. And so, yeah, if you're using lobsters, fish stuff, you get a success for each die equal to or under your number. If you're using feelings, people stuff, you get a success for each die equal to or over your number. If you land on your number, that is a lobster feelings. Lobster feelings, lobster feeling. Um, and you get to declare a new detail about the scene that's
Mm,
happening,
Ooh.
which is
Ooh.
very cool. Very and it could be good, it could be bad, it could be like something big, it could be small, it could literally be anything, but you just get to add a detail. Um if there's no success on any of your dice, then it goes wrong. If there's one, then you barely get away. Two, you did it well, good job. And three or more, since we have a chance for four, it's a critical success, and then I get to give you some kind of like extra effect, which is cool, which is fun. So now we have to create our adventure, right? So we do have like that one little problem with like the mermaids, but we're going to create an adventure and hopefully we can blend them together. So I was telling everyone at the beginning, the only thing I did to prep was instead of having the D6 list in the PDF, I made it a D20 list because I was bored at work the other day. So let's see how this goes. I'm gonna say, Matt, can you roll me a d20, please?
Yes, I would love to.
Woohoo.
That is a natural one, baby.
Okay,
Hey.
okay,
Perfect
okay.
start. Perfect start.
Oh my gosh.
All right, all right. Let's see. Taylor, can you roll me
Oh, I don't have those.
another
Okay, yeah, I do.
d20?
8.
Okay, okay. Nice, nice, nice. Gavin, can you roll me a d20?
I rolled a 9.
Ooh. Okay, okay. And Nate, can you roll me a d20?
A 16.
Mm, yeah, higher numbers.
Okay. This is what I was afraid of, but also we'll make it work.
Oh,
Because some of the things in here are a little like it's like going, and then
We're the
it's like,
family.
oh,
We'll do it
We
Family,
can
we
together.
make
got
it
this.
Yeah.
happen. All right.
okay,
We'll make it an
Figure
offer
out
it can't
together.
refuse. It's fine.
Make it
That's
an
true.
offer you can't refuse.
that's true.
We're the
Oh,
Codfathers. Sorry. That won't hurt me even to say.
I have to open
I'm
my
sorry.
drink now. I have
I'm
to open
sorry,
my
everybody.
drink.
Drink every fish putt and let's see how shit faced Blair and I
There's,
did.
hey, surprise!
No,
There's a
that's what
built-in
you do
drinking
family.
game.
Yeah.
You have to drink every time.
The
Family every time
family.
there's a fish pun.
I'm almost halfway
Oh,
done with my drink already.
no.
This
Okay, so let's get
is very good.
started. Shall oh good, I'm glad it's good. Okay. So, let's say that this is we're kind of opening up. You guys have returned from your adventure in Australia. I would say about a week ago. So, you're still kind of like it's that feeling
Mm.
that you've like been away, you've been out of your routine and stuff like that, so things are still a little bit shaky. um I would like to hear from everybody, what are you doing to kind of get back in the swing of things? It's not club time yet, it's still
Mm.
like a little bit before, you know you're setting up, you're getting ready for the night, but also trying to like get back into what did we say? The the meridian, the vibe of the meridian
Mhm.
and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So, yeah, what's everybody doing to get ready for the new night? We'll say it's a Saturday night too, so it's like a big night.
Oh.
Mm.
What's everybody doing?
I I think because I am the the bouncer, I think just very silently and with both eyes kind of looking in all directions, um, Odanto is just kind of making sure that it's going to be an easy night. He's reading the colors off of everyone, right? Someone's a little silver, someone's a little pink, someone's a little orange, someone's a little. He's looking out for the black colorings for the auras of the fish. Make sure that no
Okay.
one's going to cause any trouble tonight.
Okay.
Not to this
Okay.
family.
Not to this
Mm-mm.
family. Can't do it. Can't do it. So you're just kind of looking out. Is there, excuse me, is there anything in particular, or are you just kind of scanning the area?
Definitely scanning, but looking to see if any intruders from across the reef are maybe sending in some spies or anything that could just be a threat. Just kind of keeping one of my eyes on it at least.
So like, are you looking, do you have like eye shot of Club Trident?
Maybe I have pretty
Yeah.
good eyes. Yeah,
Okay.
that's a yeah.
Okay. I am, I'm going to say, I think, well, okay. I think if you are, so you're looking out for like spies.
Any sort of threat or any like now that we're back in, we've been a week. Like we were the Meridian, right? Everyone
Mm-mm.
knew about us. They were coming to us, seeing if they're spying on us or sending bad actors, maybe sending their
Okay. I'm gonna have you make a lobster roll
okay,
just to see like if you see anything, if you like
sure,
how intense do you see something. And I would say you're also um I would say you're prepared and expert.
prepared and expert. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you're the bouncer.
I'm the
That's your
bounce. That's
job.
yeah. That's
So
my job.
like,
This
and
is
you have
my
your good
element.
eyes, your special eyes.
I specialize. Oh, well, I got one fail. I got two fives though, so I hit double my number because my number is
Oh,
five. So I hit
Oh,
double my number.
okay.
nice.
So you succeed, and then it's not a critical success, but
Hmm.
you succeed, and then you get to say, you get to tell me two new details about this scene. Okay.
Okay.
So I will say you succeed. And
Hmm.
what you see, you're like looking out, you're looking at all these things, and you look over at Club Trident, and there's a lot more activity for like midday. You
Mm.
know,
Hmm.
usually like the mermaids are off. They like to go to the whatever the downtown of a coral reef is. They like to get ready for their night. Like we said, there's a lot of like mermaid dancers or whatever. They like to get ready, maybe go get their hair done or get like a new shell bra or something like that. They're usually doing their things out, but there's a lot of like merfolk
Hmm.
out in front of king out in front of, sorry, the trident
Hmm.
tonight.
Mm.
So you're seeing a
Okay.
lot of activity over there.
Hmm.
um you want to add your details?
I have one throwaway detail,
Okay.
just because I have two. Might as well burn one. These merfolk are like not all like human top, fish bottom.
Oh.
They're sometimes reversed, and also
Oh.
Yeah.
they're not also always fish. So they can be jellyfish mermen. They can be eel merwomen. Doesn't matter. They're
Nice.
like a mix of every. Like it is not just all aerials down there. It is a bunch of probably weird looking creatures.
I would say that's also a little kind of like, no, like that's a little interesting because
Hmm.
usually they have like the hottest,
Hmm.
like merfolk that are out trying to do like the dancing, like get people like in, you've noticed, and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So to have like an interesting mix is kind of like something's happening over there. There's more
Okay.
going down. There's more going down. So fantastic. Okay, cool. So Odonto Shrimp
Odonto
is
shrimp.
is surveying the area. Anybody else? How are you getting ready for the night that is to come?
I think that Mr. Corleone is currently in the club. If his little Finn could do this number, would be as he's decided maybe we need to mix it up a little bit, get some new things around here to look at, get a bit of an idea of some youth, maybe make it more fun. And he's been interviewing some new waiters and waitresses, but I think there's a line of like seals there that have been doing it that are in like the mermaid coconut bra and like wigs and stuff. He's like,
Yeah.
this isn't gonna work. I don't know what we were thinking about it.
Bartending's my life, I swear.
All right, take the wig off. Let's try that. I went
I-
sudden there randomly.
I can't.
You can't take the wig off.
Well, I found this gel on the bottom of the ocean floor and I kind of stuck it on with that. It hasn't moved in 3 days.
All right, you're in the kitchen.
no.
Get on back there.
I have a
Yes.
job, and you see him
You
with
got
like
a job.
or goes away.
You're just looking at the rest like, I don't. Go talk to Susan. She'll give you a job or something. Just I don't want to look at you anymore.
Okay. How long do you think you in your schedule? How long have you allotted uh for these
I
possible?
think, yeah, I think, there's probably been at least a good hour or so of like rotating at different people. And he's just exhausted at this point, sits down into like his little corner booth. Because of course he's got his own corner booth. And while blobfish look like normal fish under the water, does let out a little gas. Because hey, fun fact, first one of the night. Did you know that blobfish don't have bones and cartilage, and they're even actually just filled with gas? That's why when they come out of the water,
Oh,
they
that's
turn
what
into
they're all-
blobs. There's nothing
Wow.
about them that gives them a structure outside of the water.
That's
It's very
right.
interesting. That's why they're so blobby.
Yeah.
But I think does a long exhale, and because of that, just gets a little blobby.
Just a
I
little-
I think there's you have kind of like a butler of sorts that's like a krill, but a very large,
yeah.
tall, thin krill that's just kind of like okay, Mr. Blob. There's Mr. Corleone. There's at least 7 more people here looking to get hired on. Also, Shelly called on the shell phone and said that she's going to be sick today, so she can't do her duties behind the bar.
Who's gonna sell the seashells now? Hey.
Shelly called on her shell phone and said that she can't sell. She sells by our bar.
See,
By our bar. Our sandbar.
Sandbar. Yeah.
This day's just getting worse and worse. It's a Saturday, don't we know? This is we're back. The family is back together.
The family
Everybody's
is
supposed
back.
to have all fins on deck. Hey, all right. Call Sandy in to replace Shelly for the night. Tell the other 7 to just go on away. We hired everybody. We got the spots filled. They're dismal, but they're filled. All right. And make sure after all that's done, check in with the other 2 and make sure they've got everything further set. Because Lord, at least one thing needs to go right tonight.
You got it, boss. And then,
Mm.
like, just very matter of factly is like, all right, everybody, get out, leave. And it's just like literally like with the tiny legs, just like shooing everybody out of the place. Um, and then did I give him a name? Did I say a name?
Hmm.
You'll have to help me.
The
His name
krill?
is
Will the krill?
Will the Krill. That's better than what
Wow.
I was thinking.
Oh, the
So
krill.
Will the Krill. So Will is gonna shoo everybody out, and then camera will follow Will down. But before Will gets to the room, I'll say that. Well, actually, I'll let you guys tell me. I don't want to destroy what y'all had. So, yeah, Nate and Matt, do y'all have what Arthur and Seth are doing?
I feel like I would annoyingly be on the like same space where Corleone is, but I'm like just practicing like card tricks to whoever's
Like,
walking by. But the thing is, it's not like one arm, two arms. It's like all 8 arms are doing completely different card tricks,
Oh, that's so cool.
do you
and
have
it's
like
one of those things where it's like
oh
I'm doing it for
jeez.
8 different people, and they're all like, "I don't get it."
So you just have so you're next to Mr. Corleone and there's just like a little like school of
Probably there's like
people,
other krill around me, or it's like
right? Just kind of like like yeah, I would say maybe you have like I think it was bring your kids to work day. And so maybe you're entertaining Will's children. There's about 6 little krill children that are just kind of like, "Tell me what my card was," and just like being like really, really kind of like annoying and loud. Um, and yeah, like you said, just like not getting it. And you know, you probably see one of them that just kind of like has a card in his mouth and is like, just like like doing whatever. It's chaotic. Um, but yeah, is there anything else that you want to do to help entertain these children,
uh,
these krill children? Or
These
if you can, you
krildren?
could
Krildren?
this krill. You can also
oh,
escape if you want to. I think
I'm
maybe.
at this point where I'm like, okay, this is maybe too much. I'm gonna try to literally. Actually, that's a perfect opportunity. I'm gonna try to vanish away, just like in front of them.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. So, I would say let's try for a feelings roll if you're gonna try to do your
Okay.
vanishing act. Um, I would say, yeah. You're a magician. You
Yeah.
have. How do you? How are you prepared to vanish? Like, what do you need? I would say I would give you 3 die because this is kind of your
Oh
thing,
snap.
and I would say you're prepared. I'd say this pretty, yeah, up your alley.
Well, two of them failed because they were
Okay.
under, but one of them was a 6, so it's over my 4.
Ooh, okay, okay, okay. So, yes. Okay, so you you barely manage it. I think
Maybe it's like a
you're
brief moment where I panic with 6 of them. You're like, I don't know if this is gonna work, but
I think kind of how it is if you've seen the TikTok trend of like the people like lifting up the blanket and they like shake it a little bit and then they just kind of like move behind a wall and they drop it and they're gone. Um, so I think I think kind of what happens is um you drop the blanket a little too early. And so the kids are only fooled for like 2 seconds and then they see you kind of like heading towards the green room. So they're kind of all they're gonna like school be like, wait, no, we're not finished. We're not finished with you.
no.
I think you make it to the green room, but now you just have a bunch of like banging krill children. It's not very
Ah,
peaceful to get ready for
snap.
this
Oh no.
show, right?
I,
So
I have a corny idea. If you're up for it, can we call
go
it the
for it.
shell room?
The
The
showroom,
shell
yes.
room.
Absolutely.
Yes. I love it. So
But
yeah,
yeah,
so
all I
you're
hear is the banging, and it's like, no, I'll come back later. I promise I'll be more prepared. Just not now. Give me a few minutes. I need a break.
give us cards. Give us cards.
Oh,
Give us cards. They're chanting now.
Mhm.
It's very
oh
high
no.
pitched and awful. Um but yeah, but you have made it to the shell room. So you at least have a door between you and them. Um but yeah, fantastic. Um Matt, are you is Arthur also
Yeah.
in the show room? Or
Yes.
okay.
Arthur is in the shell room. He's been trying to work like I mean he's got his list set up.
Mhm.
And it's half done. It's just the playlist for tonight, and I mean it's the hits. It's Saturday night. Everyone's coming here. We got to play top 40.
Right.
Got to get the usual. But Arthur was working on like producing his own song, trying to figure it all out when
Mm.
suddenly there's all these children that have popped up. He's like, there's no way I can focus like this. Ugh.
And I just probably look at you and like, I'm sorry, I needed to get away from them. There's so much right now.
Yes.
I promise I'm not
yes.
even here, and then I just vanish.
Oh, God. Oh goodness. But yeah, that's what I've been doing, like procrastinating off what I'm supposed to be doing because of what I want to be doing.
Ooh, okay, okay. Do you have like a when you're doing your writing, like your songwriting, do you
Mhm.
have like a um oh, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Like, do you have a process? Like when you get
Yeah.
started, like light certain candles? How does that happen in the ocean? I don't know, but do you eat like a certain food? Like, is there a process to your writing?
Right. I'd say that like he what Arthur would do is he would make sure to get situated just in an area where there might be like a little bit of a steam vent, so it's a little
Mm.
bit warmer there. And he'll just kind of sit there, let the bubbles tickle his butt as he starts to write. And it usually helps for some reason if he's got a free day, it's like writer's block all day.
Mm.
But when it's down to the wire, that's when he gets his ideas. When it's like, "Oh, I have something I have to do. Oh man, this is great."
Better under
So
pressure.
yes, so it's like when it's almost like as we're getting closer and closer to showtime is when he's like, "Oh, this is where I get inspiration. This is where everything
Ooh.
comes to me." Um, and so that's why he'll always get set up right then, right there, because he knows days off are a nightmare for it.
Right. Ooh, I love that. I love that. Um, I kind of want to make you roll
Okay.
to see how like inspired you are right now.
Okay.
So maybe a feelings roll. I'm just curious if is
Okay.
this like the next, hit wonder,
Oh
or are we
snap.
still tweaking it a little bit? Um
Great.
so I'm this is something just confessions of a GM. This is something I'm trying to um differentiate between prepared and expert because I want to give you all the
Ooh.
prepared and expert all the time. I would say I would say that I'm going to give you 2 dice for
Sounds
this. So
good.
you have your normal one and then I'd say you're prepared cuz you're sitting on your little like bubbly butt bubbles. Um
Right.
but I don't know if I if you're cuz you're the expert at like the DJing and you're getting
Right.
into the songwriting.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. Here we go.
We worked through it. We talked through it, you guys.
Okay. It looks like I have 2 successes.
Ooh, fantastic. All right. So you do well. You're doing a good job. I think you like, even though this was like a commotion with like the Krillgen. What did we say? Krill,
Krillian.
Krillgen. It was
Krillian.
Krillgen. the the children krill blah blah blah. Um, maybe they're like chanting and they're banging is giving you like new inspiration. I mean, you do well under pressure. So it's kind of like a chaotic moment, but you're like, boom, boom, oh, oh, oh.
Yeah.
And you're kind of getting that like beat with the banging and stuff.
Mhm.
So you're getting a little bit closer. I think maybe by the end of said adventure, you could have a song on your hands.
Oh,
That's
snap.
really good.
All right.
With this commotion, I will say, Will the Krill does come in. Um, pushes his way through his kids, and it's just like, no, what did I tell you? You can't be back here. Oh God, why? There's 6 of you. I was never prepared for this.
Hold on. Why are there kids in a bar?
Because
Club.
it's bring your kids to work.
Because
day.
we're all family.
Bring your kids to
We're
work
a
day.
family.
Look,
Yes.
there's lines, all right. I don't want a bunch of little munchkins running around in here causing a
Don Blob,
problem.
I swear they'll be fine. They'll be better. I swear. We're trying to
Hmm.
put them enroll them into classes, but it's so hard with 6. It's so hard. Do you know how
That's
many mouths?
basically a school, you know?
It's the finding the teacher that's the problem. We can't. There's no teacher we can find.
You know, I understand after little Gil got taken a few weeks ago, that was an adventure. Not many people want to teach after that. But maybe not have them near the paying patrons.
He'll like. I think there's like maybe just like a side room that's maybe used for like business meetings that he just kind of shoves them all into and is like, find something to do in there, please, God, don't make me get your mother, like it's just really, really trying. But yeah, we'll after that come in and just be like, Arthur and where's Seth? Where's Seth? Are you all ready? Is everything? Oh, Seth.
I'll appear. Yeah. Hi, I'm good. Thank you for no offense. Well, thank you for. They were a lot.
I'm so sorry. You do a great job with them. I really appreciate it. I do. And next time, that maybe we'll find someone in the neighborhood that can
Oh, don't worry.
watch them.
They're a krill.
They are. Well, is there anything else that you guys need for the show tonight? Any other? I don't know. What do you guys usually have? But are we all set? Any
Ready.
special needs for anything? No.
No.
Oh,
Nope, I'm all
thank
good.
you.
Yes.
You guys made my job very
I work off
easy.
Arthur's brilliance.
Oh, you're too kind, Seth. You're too kind.
I'm really glad that you guys are pals because if you guys hated each other, whoo, that would make a real. We only have one show room, so it would be pretty bad.
Yes.
And I will go now. And he's just gonna kind of like back out of the shell room there. Great. Yes.
I think after kind of seeing the commotion before, I think Odanto is gonna. I think he's gonna like climb in the bar and meet the good old Don Blob Corleone, and kind of do a little bow. You see his eyes bow down with his in line with his body, and he'll go, "Good Don Blob. It seems the Club Trident is a little too busy for my liking at this time of day, and the colors are all wrong."
What do you mean? Like they got a lot of patrons or they just turned on too many lights?
A lot of patrons, a lot of people going in and out. Some of the otter fish folk are in attendance tonight.
Interesting.
Just quite a
Got any
commotion could steal
ideas?
business from us.
Yeah, we can't have that. They feel like they've been the big fish in the pond the last few weeks, but we're here to show them that we still got some fight in us. Got any ideas on how we can maybe draw some of that attention our way? I thought maybe getting us some new entertainment on the floor would help, but looks over to like a seal just dropping so many glasses.
In the back.
They're just floating into the air or air into the water. It's not working so well.
I was thinking maybe some of us could go over and see what all that commotion is about and see if we can dissuade some customers maybe.
Okay, maybe do the like kill them with kindness kind of thing. Just go rub some fins and see what we can do about it. All right.
Maybe
I'll
free,
work
free
thinking.
first drink on us or something like that. I don't know.
You
You're always
know,
the brains.
I appreciate it. You know that there's something here because friendship is everything. Don't tell the other two, but friendship's more than talent. It's more than government. It's almost equal to family.
It's
I
not
think we
family.
could go off of that. It's not family, but we
It's
can make it
close.
work. So maybe we offer a friends and family discount
Mm,
for everyone that
mm,
comes in tonight.
mm. Sounds like a good plan, boss.
3 Godfather quotes down.
I think I'd love that you have so many tracks running, and it's fantastic. I think at this moment you hear some of the loudest banging on your door. It's just like boom, boom, boom. And I think with the last one, the door kind of the double door princess open, just like it like busts open, and you see this huge, muscly tuna fish that has cut off sleeves. It's like one of those like muscle tanks,
Yeah.
and he's walking, and he's just so big, and inside is probably pretty dark, but there's light outside, so you kind of only see this just shadow hulking figure until he moves up a little bit, and you notice in front of him, it takes a while, but you notice in front of him is an old snail with a cane, and
Mm.
and he's like slowly coming up, and he goes, Corleone, how's it going? What you doing tonight? And he's just kind of slowly walking up. Blob, you know this as Snailio the Great.
Yeah. What are you doing around these water, Snailio?
Well, I figured I would come, I would see how my old friend's doing. How's the business? How's your mother?
Oh, she's doing great. She decided she was going to go on a bit of a vacation. She's somewhere in Tahiti, I
Oh,
think.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I don't know if I can keep up this accent the whole time. I
Uh,
also keep looking. I keep looking at Nick. Sorry, I can't do East Coast. Anyway, Celia's gonna go. That's good. That's good.
yes. Where are my manners? Snailio, have a seat. Sit on in here. Take some weight off of your old shell.
It's gonna take 2 minutes.
Uh-huh.
And then he finally makes it to the seat. Um, and he's gonna kind of do what you do too, even though he's not made of gas. He's gonna, like, once he gets settled, he's gonna kind of go, yeah, just kind of do that
Mhm.
slump in the seat. It's like, well, to be honest, Corleone, I'm actually here for to cash in a favor. Um,
Ugh,
it-
favor.
a favor. Is your whole crew here? I know you guys do a
I'll just
great
kind of
job.
like nod over to shit. Gavin, what's your character's name again?
Odanto.
There you go.
Odanto's also just when the big tuna came in, he dropped his like club fist on the ground, so it also make a big thud, and it's just this little shrimp looking at this tuna, being like, "Do something! I dare you! I
Do
dare
some-
you!"
He just kind of does. He's just like looking at you and kind of does like what would be like steam in a cartoon is like bubbles under the sea. He's just kind of like like does like a little blowout, but is also kind of like puffing up his chest. Um since there's no insight rolls in this, if you had an insight roll, I think he's a little insecure.
Oh,
Just a
interesting.
little
Okay.
bit. Just a little bit. But he's
Okay.
he's just kind of like, just
Hmm.
Yeah.
side eyeing you a little bit.
So
I'll
Bombastic.
look at them, yeah, and I'll just give you this look like,
Odanto will keep one of his eyes on the tuna, but move his body to look at the Don.
Hmm.
And kind of nod and then head back and get the others. We have a commotion out here. I think it's best that you two, not commotion, he wouldn't say commotion, but maybe best that you two join us. Have the whole family around us.
Ah,
It's a family meeting. Okay.
family
with you.
affair. All right.
So everybody joins in kind of like this main. What is that called? Like the Dawn's
Like the little VIP
throne
booth.
room, the
Yeah, it's a little
VIP booth.
private
Yeah,
back here.
yeah. So everybody's in here, and Snaily was like, "I really appreciate you all being gathered here right now to help out little old me." And you know, back in my day, I could deal with a lot. I could really give him the old 1-2. He doesn't really have arms. He has like little like nubbins, and so no, he does it with his eyes. He does it with his eyes. That's
Yeah.
Snoring Snail. He goes doom doom. Um,
Yeah, you got looks that could kill, that's for sure.
I don't really know how to take that, Corleone. This is no time for jokes. Um, you see, my life, my legacy is being threatened, and he's gonna take out this really slimy piece of parchment and like throw it on to the floor, and you see like you see on this, it's a bunch of shell, like multicolored shell pieces that are all broken up, but then they all have like letter. You can't cut up magazines, so this
Yeah.
is as good as it gets. So it's just like all these like shell pieces, and it just says like, the jig is up. We know your secret. Come quietly, or we'll have to put matters into our own hands. It's like, I received this 2 days ago. And it's not the first one. I've received one every hour, on the hour, since. They're very thorough. I think that's the most intimidating part, is how could they
They
get
got a
me
lot
this
of time
many?
on their
They could
hands.
get me this many
Yeah.
letters in a short amount of time. Like, how do they have this many
How have you
broken
not
shells?
noticed who's doing them yet, you
It's
know?
really, I don't understand the process. Um, that's the scariest part about it.
Well, I'm
But it
glad you
also
brought
is,
it to us.
it's also a threat on my life. And I need some help. I need some help figuring out who it is, and and why they want me.
You don't have any leads here? It seems like the jig is up. You done wrong someone, Snailio. And I'm here to help, you know. You c- you know, if you got a favor, I'm gonna honor it. But I need all the information because we ain't not going in there half baked.
That's fair. That's fair. He's gonna snap his eye stalks, um, and do like a snap, but somehow it happens with his eyeballs, and the tuna goes over, picks up the parchment, and gives it to you. Um, I'm gonna have, if you want to like inspect said piece. Oh, this is like feelings. This is definitely a
Oh yeah.
feelings thing. I would say, hmm,
I can help with colors, maybe. So, like, I'm seeing
oh,
if any of the colors are off, so I can
Mm.
maybe give an assistance die.
that's good. Also, Taylor, if you could like if you could sway me in like, if saying if you're like prepared or expert about these things.
Yeah. I mean, look, you don't get to the spot that I am without, ruffling a few scales. I don't really know how it would work in the ocean sense. But so I've probably,
Shaking a
made
few
some
kelp leaves.
enemies. Yeah, I've stirred the chum a little too many times. I probably had to deal with these things on my end.
I would say I'm going to give you one for being expert. I'm going to give it at 3.
Okay.
And see how you do. And your number,
I am a
you
3.
are a 3. Okay.
So I want 3 or higher. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing feelings. Okay.
Yeah.
I got 2 3s
Ooh,
and a 2. So 2 3s.
2 3s. Okay. So you succeed. Fantastic. Um, okay. And you also get, you got 2 lobster feelings. So you get to, excuse me, you get to declare 2 details about the scene. I'm going to say you guys haven't been, your trip was probably a long one. But I would say you've been back in the area long enough that the shells used, they are light blue, salmon, light purple. And with I would say also with Odonto's help, you see these colors a bit regularly out your front door across the
They
reef.
probably match a few little things.
And you know that, I mean, there is a group of people that have a lot of shells on them constantly. So,
Hey, boss. I don't know. Hey, boss.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some of those shells match the colors exactly as the screwballs. No. I need to think of a better pun. People across the reef.
I approach and I help you out. Boss, something about this seems fishy.
Yes. So what'd you do to make the mermaids angry?
you think this is the mermaids?
I mean, I haven't seen shells this vibrant around our place in at least 3 years, when we were just little nublins running around.
I mean, you know me, I don't make it out to this pot very frequently.
Do you
I've
make some
maybe
deals with somebody that maybe has interests against our family?
he's gonna
You
like
know you're a part of the family, Snailio.
he's gonna like slam down his cane with there's just a tiny little like if he wasn't an old guy, like an old snail, it would have been more powerful, but it's not as powerful as he'd probably like it. He's like, I've done nothing to jeopardize the family. Ever. I've been to Club Triton once. Twice. Okay, 3 times. 3 times. Where was I supposed to go? You guys were away and I needed somewhere to be. But I didn't
Jig
I
is
didn't
up.
do any, I didn't do anything. I just sat in a corner and enjoyed.
You think that maybe they're trying to use your attendance to their club as some sort of blackmail?
No, this sounds the vibe that I get is a little bit more threatening than that. I think you'll look over. You'll look over to. Let me look at your list that you sent me. Hold on. Um. Oh, yeah. His name is Ro. Um. Ro the tuna,
Of course.
and he's kind of doing this. Like, even though nobody was really looking at him, he's trying not to make eye contact with any of you.
I, as an octopus, puff up a bit because they can totally do that. So I like double my size and try to like, what you looking at,
Nice.
Ro? What you doing?
Me?
Yeah, you, the one I'm looking at. Now I'm
Nothing.
doing the Godfather accent.
It's just a
I'm not doing.
little bit. It ingrains itself once you hear it enough.
It's you got real shifty eyes, and I'm just wondering what the gill is going on here.
I'm not doing anything. I'm not looking at anything. I'm just looking up. I'm not doing anything. I don't know. There's nothing. And
I bang the table, much louder noise.
And I just get larger and larger, like looming over.
okay. And he even though he hasn't actually in size gotten smaller, he feels so much smaller. He's like, Snailio doesn't remember this, but two nights. What the second night that he was there, Snailio got really drunk on that, mermaid brew, and
They got a
he's
brew too.
he spilled a little bit of his secrets out, and now you didn't remember this, but I was like, I used to be able to. I know I can't go back.
I understand.
I used to be able.
Shelly's real good about making sure to not overserve you. That's why you come here, where people's got your best interests. Interest. What's that again? Your best interests.
Celio looks up to Ro and is like, "You calling me a lightweight?" It's like, "Yeah, boss, a little bit. You're kind of a lightweight." And yeah, he's saying, I'm pretty sure he spilled the beans about some of his friends that he knows, some of his connections, specifically the big guy. You know, the big guy that's been asleep for a long time. You know. Do you know?
I think I know. Lou, right? Cthulhu.
Oh, it's close. It's close. It's Cthulhu's. It's his cousin, Godzilla.
Oh goodness.
I'm sorry. That's what was
all
on the
just
that's what was
wives'
on the
tales.
list, you guys. That's what was on the list.
It's all just wives' tales and rumors. They aren't actually alive anymore, right?
Blob.
Lou. They
Blob.
just call him
Lou. Just good old Lou.
Oh, I know his cousin
Good old
Luzilla.
Oh my god.
He's
That
a good
was
one. He's
also
got
That's funny though, because
Gilzilla.
that was also on the list.
Oh.
So we could have got that one,
The
but
shared
no.
universe. I need to learn more about.
Right.
Oh man. Lobsters and Feelings shared universe is happening. Let's do it.
And I think Blob, your Blob, was Snailio's gonna go. Corleone. No, they're not. They are real. I've been alive a lot longer than you. And
Clearly.
okay, you don't take it out on me. I'm in enough hot water as it is.
You will be. Keep talking.
And he'll give a side eye to Ro, and Ro just kind of shrinks back a little bit. And he's like, I guess I may have let it slip that Godzilla's real. And I know where he's sleeping. And I know how to wake him up. I was trying to flex my muscles in a new
So
place.
you do remember.
Of course I remember.
So you came in here lying
Oh.
to me and the rest of your family.
And the family.
Ro
Family.
just goes, oh, you in for it, boss. Ro talked about it. It's coming back. It's coming back to me.
The old age or whatever.
Listen, Blob, I need help. They're gonna take me. They're gonna take me away to where Godzilla is, and they're gonna make me wake him up. We can't
The
have that.
mermaids?
Yeah, well, one specific mermaid. I don't know who exactly, but they were talking, and they would be. This is the part that's a little fuzzy. I don't really know, but we were all in this VIP area, and I was just talking about it, and that must be what it is. That's the only secret I know. I swear.
Boss,
And so,
this sounds
yeah.
like.
No, go tell me. He can
I
wait
just had another.
since he's been lollygagging and took a couple of days to bring this to attention anyway. Go on ahead.
I was gonna say, boss, this sounds like a surf war.
I haven't had one of those since back in the day. I'll look over to Arthur and Seth and be like, how's everything that you're hearing sounding? You think that this is something that maybe we should help our dear old lightweight friend here
I
with?
deserve that. I'm very old.
Eh.
Your shell is gorgeous, though. I mean, even with age, it gets better. Oh, now I'm phoning in Boston for you.
I just keep going from like a really shitty like Bronx to then
I'm just
Southern.
following you. It's great.
I don't know where I'm going.
We're going up the East Coast. It's great.
I've never seen The Godfather, and so I'm just imagining what it must be.
Oh,
This
I
is
am
what
not
it's
doing
like.
anything
This
like
is
The
exactly what
Godfather
it's like.
should be.
This is exactly it.
Sure got some like cotton. First rule of accents, you never keep the accent fact.
And if you do, you 100% commit.
So are you gonna help me or not? I can't do it myself. Me and Ro, we're all that we got.
I mean, boss, it's family. Can't say no to family.
Yeah,
Right.
unfortunately. All right, well, did anyone see you coming in here? Did you at least use discretion? You use the hidden entrance?
Oh, the front door?
Yeah, but there's the one way that there's a little bit of the reef so no one can see you when you come in that direction.
Sure. Yeah.
Wow,
Ro,
Jesus
didn't we use that?
Christ, Neely. Oh,
I was scared, Blob. I've been shaking
you're
in my
out of the
shell.
game.
I've been shaking in
I
my shell
need
for
you
days.
to get your head back into this shit because you're going to get us all killed. All right. Well, me and Adado here, we're already talking about maybe extending a little hand of friendship. So maybe we just continue to do that with maybe some underlying objectives that only we need to know about and see what's going on.
That might be good. They
Maybe
really
we'll do a
like.
little shit talking about how, I don't know. Do we need to be your friend? Do we need to not like you? What's the better play? We'll figure it out.
I'm just gonna stay here. Me and Ro are just gonna camp out. We'll watch the kids.
You know what? I was going to say. I've got a great place for you to hang out. I'm back in there. I'll tell you what, Stalio. You can cash in this favor. I'm amicable. We'll see what we can do. We can only do our best. Hopefully it's enough. But you don't ever take sides with anyone against the family again, all right?
Swear. I swear on the family. I never will.
All right. 4 Godfather quotes down. Get out of my face.
In the other room, right? And will come
Yeah.
up and be like, this way. Oh, we're so happy. And we'll like lead them down. Yeah, if you guys, I think that's a great place to take a break for a second.
Absolutely.
And we can maybe figure out what's the plan to go stop the mermaids from stealing Snaleo the Great so he doesn't wake up Godzilla.
Let them
Normal.
take them.
Normal plan. Thank you.
Totally normal.
Beautiful list that I.
Yes.
Alrighty. We will be back in tennis, y'all. Bye.
Just gonna unlawfully. Oh god! Oh god!
We back, baby.
Hello. We've returned to the sea. And
Under the sea. Oh, I can't do that. Disney will for sure be the first ones to be
Oh,
Disney,
doing
no. Get him out. Get him out. Well, hey guys, we're back. We're playing some Lobsters and Feelings tonight, which is the Lasers and Feelings hack. Where we left off, basically, our crew here, they are the crew of the Meridian, the club here in our little coral reef, and let me see if I can say all these names. Y'all picked great names, but also names that I'm like la la la. So we have Blob Corleone, who's the Don of this club. We have Arthur Pod. What's the last part? Oh, it's just Arthur
Just
Pod.
pod. Mhm.
Yeah,
What's up?
Arthur Pod, who is our posh lobster DJ. Oh yeah, sorry, Blob Corleone is a blobfish. I feel like it has to be said. Then we have Odonto Shrimp, who is our mantis shrimp bodyguard, and then Cephalopod. Yes, yeah,
Yes.
who is our dashing octopus magician. And they have just been approached by Snailio the Great, who has come to them with a bit of a predicament. Seems like the mermaids across the street who have started Club Triton are they have it out for his head. He got drunk on some mer brew. What did I say? Mer
I
brew.
was
Did
And
he bring us an offer we couldn't refuse?
right. Yes, 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 yes. But he got drunk on some mer brew and revealed some secrets about his pal Godzilla and where he may sleep. So it's just a normal game here. It's just a normal game, you guys. It's just normal, normal, normal. But yeah, so I would like to know what's your plan? Do we have a plan? Are we just going in? Are we like
tell you.
I think we've
disguising in some way?
gathered our family around the table. Just the four of us, the inner sanctum of this family here. I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna be the face, I'm gonna be the brains, but honestly, no one can do this alone. So I want to hear from you guys. What are we thinking? What? How would you like your talents to best serve our mission here? I don't know. Are we just? I guess. I don't want us to put I don't want to put thoughts in anybody's head. But are we taking out this head mermaid guy, or how we solving this problem?
I could definitely take someone out if need be, but I'm the loud option. I hope there is something before I need to get involved.
I think that perhaps Seth and I, being entertainers, we might be able to go in under the guise of looking for a new venue, and we could talk with the other entertainers there to see what's going on.
Mm,
Oh,
Look
wait.
for that ink and dazzle, if you know what I mean.
you're the brains.
Right.
I like this idea. What if we go in with a bit of a ruse? Y'all are looking for a new place, and maybe I'm getting a little old, and we were gone for a bit, and our business ain't so hot. Maybe I'm looking for a buyer, so y'all can get in with the folks that are on the ground and know all the drama. We can try and maybe also get in with the higher ups and see maybe
Right.
what kind of lines we can pull.
Yes.
Because
It's a
I'm
swimming
guessing
idea,
we
boss.
don't.
It's swimming.
Thank you, Sapphire. This is why I keep you around. You keep me feeling good, smart. All right. Well, I like it. Then maybe I can trust all of your judgments. You've only done good for me. I hope I've only done good for you. So whatever in any moment you feel is the right move, you go with it. We maybe need to clean it up later, but I've got your Backs. I was trying to think of a pun. I couldn't.
Okay,
I mean,
so
wait, do you have a back, boss? I mean, you know,
I mean, I guess
not to be
technically.
personal. I'm sorry. Just
Do you have a
No.
back? You
Honest,
have eight.
Shay. That is a very good
That's
point.
true.
Never mind, boss. I rescind my question.
I'll be, I want us to be open and honest with each other, And if we're
Right.
being honest, I have a very small range of view. So I think I probably have a rather large backside. I don't know.
I'll watch your backside, boss. I just
I
like
wouldn't trust anybody else.
Worst
so
case scenario, I got an inky escape just in case.
oh.
Go.
Right. So there seems to be two routes happening. So we have the entertainer route trying to get in there, and then the please, oh, we're on hard times, buy our
Mhm.
place and stuff like that. Okay.
Just
Okay.
come and help out the family. You want to be part? You can have part of the family.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. So
Friends and family discounts. We're still going with it.
I see. I see. Um, who wants to go first? Like, who would go first? Would it be same time? Would it be, you know, what group would go first? Group A, group B?
I think the entertainers make sense of going first, but I
I
have
was
no
thinking the same. I
preference.
think it makes sense for us to hit the ground floor first.
Mhm.
Good way to well, this is a weird way to put it, but good way to case the joint, scout it out.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Question are and maybe this is being a little too meta-y of me, but is there any way, like, how is there a plan on how to keep in contact between the groups, or are we just hoping to cross? No, okay, there was
I was
no.
say, what's a very small sea life that
Plankton.
we can
A
plankton?
plankton. That's as small as you can get.
Maybe we got us a little school of plankton that we can send back and forth if we need,
We just whisper into like a little clod of plankton, just have them send out. Hey, go tell the boss
Mhm.
this.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Um,
I mean, we
so
did establish shell phones exist, but that's a little obvious.
True.
right,
Yeah.
Hmm.
right. Okay. So,
Also, real
entertainer.
quick,
Oh, yes.
I need to thank Logan, one, for continuing to make us hydrate, but also keeping up the
Hydrate.
family count. We're at 37.
Yeah.
Technically 38 because you just said it
Yes.
again.
That's true.
Very nice, very nice. Um, okay, so entertainers first. Um, how would you guys like to approach the Club Trident? Are we just going through the front door? Is there any kind of like disguise happening? Are you just hoping that they haven't seen like who you guys are, enter in the Club Meridian? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? What would you like to do?
There's a part of me that loves disguises, but
Mm,
I also feel like I don't know if we're big names by any means, that could play to our advantage. Like
mm,
I agree.
yeah, like switching sides, that kind of thing.
okay.
Like it's the type of thing where we're so like annoyed with our current employment, we're just kind of fed up, so they would easily accept us for being big name
Right.
acts.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I like
Gotcha.
that idea. That's a great approach.
Sweet.
Okay, so we established earlier that there's a lot of like merfolk like out kind
Mhm.
of like in front. A lot of hullabaloo is happening. I think you do see they do have like two, and they're really trying to play into this like, you know, Poseidon like merfolk like theme the guards are. So they
Mhm.
probably have like golden crowns and like golden chest plate, and they both have like golden tridents and stuff that they're seeing right there. And then there's just kind of like some other merfolk that are like hanging out. I guess I would like to get a I would say you're really trying to like pull on your like fame and stuff. I'm gonna say that that's like a feelings roll. So feelings from both of you guys.
Oh
Um,
snap!
I
Okay.
will say you guys are used to entertaining. This is like normal. You guys have been like core pieces of the Meridian for so long. So I'd say you are I'm going to give you both 3. I think
Yes.
I want to see this happen. Um but yeah, you guys are ready to use your pizzazz.
Okay.
You said feelings, right?
Yes.
Just making
Oh.
sure.
New for mouth 2. Okay.
Also, 2 successes. Hey,
Yes.
2
nice.
successes. Oh, nice, nice. Okay.
Yeah, 5
And
into
did
6.
anybody get any lobster feelings? No
Nope.
lobster feelings. Okay. So, 2 successes. Okay, great. So, you guys are do it. You guys are going to get in. I do want you guys to explain to me, how do you use your pizzazz to like let these guys like have these guys let you in to um Club Trident?
Snap.
I'm actually gonna say I'm your hype person more than anything. Like I know I'm the name, but
Oh.
you're more. I view you more as the bigger act because you're a DJ. People come to the club to dance to your beats and your music, and I'm just the one who's basically your special effects artist. So I'm
Okay.
more like, do you know who this is? I mean, come on, they're a big name. Like they're the best.
Mhm.
Remember
Oh,
too, of the things, the advantages of things we've acquired is a bit of magic and a huge special effects budget.
That's true.
right.
Yeah.
That's true.
So if you do need to
You're
use
welcome.
either of these things in this
Yeah,
Explosion
that's
moment,
what I'd probably
everywhere.
do. That's brilliant. Your entrance is me doing that.
Oh yeah.
You're doing the
Yeah, just a
pizzazz behind.
Oh
thank you,
hell
Taylor.
yeah.
Thank you. Uh,
I love this. I think so. You guys approach, and these 2 guards, like I would say your pizzazz that's happening, you kind of like part the people, right? I mean, you
Mhm.
have like underwater pyrotechnics happening with these little like and so
Yeah.
there a few people are kind of like whoa and trying to like dodge out of the way of like the
Mhm.
mini explosion things happening, but they are kind of like turning and looking at you, and you can see like a few people like, oh my gosh, it's them. Oh, I saw them a few weeks ago. Oh my god. So there's a few people that are excited. And then the 2 guards at the front, they're very like Buckingham Palace style. Like they are
Mm.
not supposed to show kind of like any emotion or anything. And so you guys are doing all this and you kind of get a little worried at first because they're literally just standing there like this and just like watching you guys do this thing. And then they're both going to kind of look at each other. And then at the same time, they're going to open the door. And so it was very like kind of like the edge of your seats, like, shit. Um, and I'll say, who goes in first?
Oh
I
yeah.
said,
I'll
Okay.
stride in with swagger and like the 2 guards. I imagine whichever one is on. Like I imagine like I'm going in first, but you're just right behind me.
oh, I'm
So then
exactly right behind you.
yeah, whoever's on like my side, I just look over and give him a little wink.
I need a
As like,
quick
And to
clarification
go with
as you stride in with swagger. Are you like still in like lobster lots of legs form, or are you like
oh
Krusty
yeah.
Krab like SpongeBob standing on 2 legs form? Like how are we looking? Because I want to know what swagger of lots of little legs are.
Oh yeah. I'd like to think that like it'll be kind of like on 2, but the others are just kind of like moving around waving at the crowd.
I love
I
this.
love it.
Nice. The one that you wink at, like, at, you're watching. Yeah. Oh, Gavin, exactly. Yeah. There's a little bit you hear, kind of like the chest plate, the metal, kind of like as he kind of goes like. "Huh," and like kind of does like a little bit of like a whimper and kind of like loses his footing just a little bit. And then I'd say the other one, Seth, as you're walking in, is just gonna be like, hey, you mind if I get an autograph before you guys leave?
um, I can make sure of that. I mean, granted, if we have time to, I will gladly do that. But I'll make sure I can find some time to get you to make that happen for you.
Oh yeah, totally, totally. Thanks so awesome. Yeah, awesome. And then like it's gonna just like and get like a little bit serious again. But they are totally you guys didn't know, but they're total fanboys. So um perfect, perfect. So you guys walk in and oh, this place is like I do not remember which one. Is it the I can't remember. No, I feel like there's one of these in like Las Vegas that's very like white marble. Is it Caesar's Palace? Is that what it is? So
Yeah.
like it's very like it's that mix of like Caesar's Palace and like Ibiza and stuff. So there's like colored lights going everywhere, but everything is this like pristine white marble and stuff. There's those like the thinker statue and then like all those like very realistic like human statues. Also oh my
Can
god,
these be
Matt,
just like
thank you
the
so
thinker,
That's
but it's
amazing,
like
Matt.
just statues from Jesus. It's just statues from Atlantis that they have
Yes.
taken and brought here.
Oh, totally, totally, totally. And I think like some of them, like you see the one that like is of like Prince Eric that fell from like the boat and stuff. So it's like a little like cracked or whatever and things like that. But there's these statues all over the place, and there's a ton of merfolk that are dressed in these uniforms that are those iconic colors, that like light blue and that salmon and that purple. And they're running around and they're rushing and doing everything. But it's a very well-oiled machine. Like if you didn't focus on it, you'd be like, wow, this is chaos. But nobody's running into each other. They all have a place to be. They all have a job to do. And yeah, there's not really it's definitely very business right now. A little bit of a different vibe from the Meridian. The Meridian you had like Corleone was like sitting there and like had his spot and there was like it
We're
wasn't as
timeless, we don't do the glitz and the glam. We want to be everyone that comes in knows what you expect.
right, right. And I think as you guys are
Because
kind
when
of
you're
like
here, your family.
your family, your family. How many is it? How many is it now? Give me the count, Taylor. How many? How many? Is it 9? Did you say 9?
Isn't
Oh,
that
you're
like
muted.
39.
Oh,
Thank you,
you were
Logan.
using I thought you were using another quote from there. I've never seen that movie. So you guys are like
No, that was Olive Garden.
Oh, it was
It's
Olive
Olive
Garden.
Garden.
That's what I was like, wait, is that Olive Garden?
It's Olive Garden. I
It's
just wanted
double
to use
layered.
family.
We got the family and we got the Olive Garden. What more can you ask for?
No, I totally want there to be a
One step
scene
closer
in
to
The
never-
Godfather with like the day of my daughter's wedding. But it's fine because when you're here, your family.
He's not smoking, he's
Just
eating a
include the
breadstick.
pasta, the breadsticks. Well,
you're
it's
just
all
at an
there you
Olive
go.
Garden. Oh my god. So you guys are like looking around and there's this like I said, everybody else is in these uniforms, and then there's this mer woman that swims up to you guys. She is in the same like purple that is like the colors, but it's like a business suit. And she has her hair that's like done up with like it's probably two I'm trying to think of it's probably like two stalactites or stalagmites, whichever it is, that are like stuck in her hair that kind of look like the chopsticks and stuff. She's wearing these like very thin glasses and she has like a clipboard and she's just like, excuse me, who are you? Why are
Excuse
you
you,
here?
how do you not know who we are?
Right.
Remind me. Oh, wait, you're from across the street, aren't you? And she's gonna kind of like she does that thing where she has her like fin up and kind of like she has time for this tea. So she instantly kind of like drops she's still a bit business, but is also like interesting. She's like, what do you think you're doing here?
Scouting.
Scouting.
Looking up new opportunities.
New opportunities, you say? Why? Something happened over at the Little Meridian?
You know, it was kind of some inky business going on. We just kind of want to keep our prospects open. We figured you're new, you're hip, you look, and I just point around, you look wonderful, your whole building, your whole aesthetic. Figured why not come over, make some friends.
Well, you're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. And you both feel this way?
Yes. Sometimes you just feel tied down, maybe anchored by certain situations. And so, well, we thought we might be here to see what you might have to offer us.
Okay. And she's gonna write down, she's gonna kind of like mouth it and say, and like, troubled waters over at the Meridian. All right, I think
All
that we
water under
can.
the bridge.
There is a never-ending well of puns.
I'm glad I
um,
stopped remembering that I was supposed to drink at puns because we'd be at a different level.
right.
currently.
I don't have enough alcohol for that in my house. So it's like, okay. So of course you're big names, but everyone has to audition to perform at Club Triton. And looks like, let me see, let me look at my notes here, my list of names that am not on because I'm dumb. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Looks like looks like Tank will probably have a little bit of time for you. So follow me. And she's gonna kind of like do like a little swish, and she's gonna lead you guys. Well, if you follow, would you guys follow her? Okay. So she's gonna kind of, oh, sorry.
Oh no, I don't worry.
Okay.
I realized
She's-
I made a pronunciation there. I was like, why did I do that? Don't mind me.
she's gonna swish her way and kind of to the left of the door there is that light blue, but it's a curtain that's like it's a velvety curtain that's held back by this like gold color rope that has like the salmon shells on it and stuff, and she's going to kind of like slide her way through. It's very like everything fits this like theme, and it's all gorgeous and it all looks very expensive. And she's going to slide through, and you guys, you leave the bright white that was the main area, and you come into a very dark space. And your eyes kind of take a second to adjust. And as you go through, you just hear 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5. And you see that there is a stage with all these like merfolk that are doing this like dance routine, but you see one merman that
Synchronized swimming.
they are synchronized swimming. Thank you very much. Yes, they are. There is one merman that has it's a shirt that's made out of different colored kelp to make like stripes. Um, and he also has a beret that's on a little sideways, and he's just sitting there like pacing back and forth and just doing the counting and really like drilling these dancers, and is like shouting things just like, Coralina, pick up your fins. What are you doing? And I try to think of other. I literally tried to think of anything water and like nothing. It was all farm
Tuna?
jungle what? What'd you say? Say
Tina
it.
Tuna.
Tina Tuna.
Tina
Yeah,
Tuna.
Tina Tuna.
Tina Tuna.
Basically, he's shouting at a bunch of pun-filled name.
Marilyn Monroe. Look, I gave you one in there and didn't even
I
use it.
know,
get
I didn't have enough time to flip back and forth. But yeah, he shouts out all these names at these people and he's like just drilling them hardcore and they're like sweating and everything. And this woman that you've been following and is like, Mr. Oh, you didn't do Sinatra. You should Sinatra.
I mean, it's
I'm
your
changing
name.
it now, Mr.
Yeah.
Mr. Sinatra. We have a few.
Tank
We've
Sinatra.
Tank Sinatra. We have a few new acts that kind of want to get into the Club Triton that you should probably take a look at. He just kind of like looks at her and gives a glare and is like, "Fine, everybody, take 10," and sends them away. And he'll turn around and look at you and just be like, "Well, you have my attention. What are you going to do to wow me today?"
Well, first off, hello, and I'll extend a claw out to be shook.
Oh, he has a very limp handshake. He does like one of these where he'll just kind of like grab the top, like he doesn't handshake, he'll like it's like, "You had 10 minutes and now you have 9."
We could wow you with 2 minutes if we needed to.
That's what I like to hear.
Yes, yes. You were aware of us, right?
And the woman is gonna lean over and be like, "It's the headliners from across the street." It's like, "Oh yeah. I'm sorry I haven't been in to see your little show, but we have heard word."
Oh yes, tickets are very hard to get. I'm not surprised.
Hmm. So you want to come over here and work at Club Trident?
Perhaps if it's a good enough gig.
A good enough gig. A good enough gig. And he's kind of like he's trying like really hard not to like blow up on you guys like he just did all of his dancers. Just like, "We'll see if it's a good enough gig. How about you do an audition and then we'll decide if it's a good enough gig.
Hmm.
You have the stage." And he's gonna like sit down and the other woman, we'll just call her Tammy. She's just Tammy. And Tammy and Tank will sit down and yeah, I guess as a GM, what would you guys like to do for your audition?
I mean, I defer to Arthur because I know no matter what you do, I am going to be your pyrotechnics
Oh,
and all this dazzling effects as much as possible to just wow the hell out of them.
well, I will say that in this case, Arthur is gonna say, "I believe in you. I want you to show them some magic. I will come up with a mix of some songs. I
Okay.
know that we didn't talk about this beforehand, but we can go with the flow. We can improvise."
I am all for that. So in that case, I'll change my idea.
Okay.
Okay.
So as far as the music goes, I imagine that just as like a teaser before before Seth comes out, um, it's like the stage is dark, and then suddenly the light turns on, and there's multiple Seths that are sitting there in like rows upon rows. And these are all because of our outstanding special effects budget. These all look exactly like Seth. But the song that starts to play is Will the Real Swim Shady please stand up to create the proper entrance for Seth to start things off.
That's so good.
Oh my god. I don't know how to do something that equal. That was so good.
Amazing. That's so good.
Oh my god.
How
Matt,
about
so good.
okay. I kind of want to break this up a little bit. So maybe we'll break it up into 3 parts. So Matt, I will have you do a feelings roll for this
Okay,
beginning part.
let's go.
And I'm oh my god. Yeah, I am you are prepared. You are an expert. I'm also going to give you a helping die as well
Oh!
because you are using Seth's likeness to be like a part of this like set. And you're doing it together. So, yeah.
Great. Okay. Okay. That's 3 successes, one of which is the lobster feelings.
Fantastic. Okay. So, let's see. If you want to add the new detail first to this
Yes.
scene, and it could be like a part of your act, it could be in this room, it could be like anything.
Okay, so what I would love is if well, there are quite a few people that work there that have also kind of wandered to watch, and the tank is so like captivated that he doesn't like shoo them away, so that there are potential volunteers if they're
Mm,
needed.
gotcha. Yes, I think that this like yeah, I think that the kind of crowd that's here, it the mood of the room very quickly changes from an audition to a set, right? Like having all the people here, it's like basically what it was is it was the dancers that were leaving the stage, and then they're kind of like leaving to go to their own show room, but they see you guys and they're like, oh my god. Oh my god. It's Arthur Pot and Sethropod. Oh my god. And it's like Beatles mania. Like they all freak the fuck out. And so you have just this line of like merfolk dancers that are just up on the stage, and Tammy and Tank are just kind of like they didn't expect this is very unexpected, so they are already wowed by this opener. That is fantastic. Very good, very good. Okay, part 1 done. Excellent. Part 2.
I feel like I would just build off that, like just in the moment, like feeding off the music, creating this interesting effect work with like ink, where it's not just like, I guess the best way to put it is like it's not stationary, like somehow the ink moves but as itself too with the water, if that makes sense.
Mm.
So it's like almost making, this is going to sound so weird, inky doubles of myself that also are in sync with my movements.
Yes.
Nice. Yes,
It just
yes.
gets like everyone jazzed up and all that.
I love it. I love this like idea of like I feel like I've seen this on like America's Got Talent before, where it's like a magician but just like also dancing and like being like in with the vibes and stuff like that. So I love it. Let's see. Nate, do another feelings roll.
How many dice?
Oh, thank you. So you also get that helping dice. Same. I'm such a weak little GM. I want to see all the success. So please roll
Yes.
4.
Oh wow, okay.
Let's go.
2 successes.
2 successes. Okay. Any
Thank God,
laughter
because I
feelings?
had 2 1s as well, and I'm glad that's not a thing.
Oh, snap.
So I have 2
Okay.
5s and 2 1s.
Fantastic. So
Yep.
I think that, yeah, it just kind of like how you said, like the energy is building. I think that um maybe like one of the it was a little unexpected, but one of the mermen like come up and they're like, let me be your assistant for a second. And you kind of like you really quickly like improv like some kind of magic act, but like still staying to the beat. And like so it was an extra element of like, whoa, like just incorporated this guy. It was a little like, whoa, but yeah, like it's still fantastic. You guys are rolling with it. Everything's going smoothly. It's getting elevated. The lights you have incorporated and stuff as well. Okay. So I'm trying to think of how to do this third one. I think I would like to kind of like in collaboration. How are you going to end out this set, right? Because you're at a good high plateau, right? It's just like banger after banger. But then how are you going to bring it like to finish?
I've got an idea for the song that'll go with the incredible magical act.
Okay.
So, it's gonna be a mashup with 2 artists. First off, we have well, Skrillex, a little bit of dubstep there, along
Oh my god, that's so good. And I'm just making, oh god, all I can think about is just an inky brick in the wall.
Yes.
I'm the seal that we just hired. I'm just like clapping at everything. That's what happens.
Somehow this deal is back over, just like at this one.
I feel like my ending is either I'm gonna do something more illusionary, or I'm just gonna hype the crowd up more. So I'm just more like I put the focus on Arthur for the ending, and I'm just like, come on, guys, give up the beat, get up with it,
Yeah.
swim those fins off, come on, dash to
I
the current, get on the jet stream.
Yeah.
all the puns.
Yes.
Oh my god, no wait, Blair, the jet stream is actually a dance, and I lead everyone into doing it as the mashup happens.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay, this is brilliant. So I think I think what I'm gonna have you guys do is maybe roll 2 and 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yes. I'm trying to okay, I feel like that could also fuck things up. But yeah, roll 2 and 2 and we'll see what you get.
Feelings or lobster?
Oh, it's still feelings. All of this is so feelings.
Ooh, okay.
Got 1. Okay, so 1 success, 2 successes.
2
Matt, did you
successes
get?
and
Did anybody?
1 that's lobster feelings.
Oh,
Fantastic,
Oh,
fantastic.
awesome.
So that's 3 successes in all. Which means I also get to give some little extra effects. So first, I want to do the Matt. What's the extra detail about this scene of this
Okay.
finale?
So I'd like to imagine that like some of the people that are getting involved with what Tank was saying.
Mhm.
And it's like I mean with Tank's like very regimented stuff, it was kind of a struggle, but Tank is seeing that with how good we are, with how we're flowing, these dancers are just having a ball, and when you're having a ball, you are just unleashing the beast. Like you can see it just flows through you. Like you just dance like nobody's watching, and it's just beautiful.
I love that. It's this just like amazing, just elaborate, huge. You can't even explain, like, you can't even explain away, like, how big this whole thing, like, how did you get all these lights and pyrotechnics in here to, like, work for you this way? It's crazy, but it's amazing, and it comes to an end. It's literally just, like, so much energy and then ends, and I think you guys look over to Tammy and, Tank, and there's a moment of just kind of, like, quiet, and then you hear just like a "Bravo! Bravo!" And Tammy, like, stands up and she's just, like, clapping, like, against her clipboard, and she's just so excited, and then you see Tank stand up and walk slowly towards the stage, look at you both, rip off his kelp, and underneath he has a t-shirt of both. It's a t-shirt from the Meridian of the two of you, and it's like it's some of your merch, and he goes, "I can't hold it back any longer. I've been lying this whole time. I love you both. Of course you can work here. Of course, we would be so honored.
Is
Good show. Good show."
Tank is part of the family?
Oh, Tank is a
He's
part of the
one with the
fandom,
family.
He's
and
one with
he's
the
one
family.
with the
That's
family.
one.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So they're both ecstatic, and you guys have definitely won over. You have won over, like, the whole entertainment section of this, like, club, which is fantastic. That's wonderful. Good job, you guys.
Yes.
um, okay, so we'll put a little halt on that, and let's now see what about Blob, Corleone, and Odonto Shrimp. How do you guys get in here? What is y'all's plan?
That's gonna be hard to follow up. That was one of the greatest techno sound pieces ever to exist in anything. I was essentially just gonna be the muscle for Blob Corleone, so
Mhm.
I'm I'm here with any way you need.
Yeah, I think, I can't just be showing up. Like, I don't want to look desperate or anything like that. So I think I send Will over with a little bit of a note. There would have been the first thing I would have done
Mhm.
after we said, okay, we're going to do this while everyone was packing up the pyrotechnics and such. I'd have sent Will over with a little bit of a note saying, I've got to offer you can't refuse.
Mhm.
And I'm on a little bit of a timeline. So if we could have a bit of a chat tonight before, the bars get going,
Um,
I'd appreciate it.
Blob, I'm gonna have you roll a feelings. We're doing a lot of feelings today.
Absolutely.
I'm all the
So-
muscle. That's okay with me.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that one.
I
I
refuse
would
to do anything but feelings.
I would say that you are. I'm gonna say 2, um, because I think, you have your normal one, and I think you're an expert at kind of, like, negotiations. I don't know if
Yeah.
you're prepared because this is kind of the first dealings that you have
Yeah.
with
It's very much a
the group.
cold call happening currently.
Right, right.
Oh, that's good. That's a 5 and a 4.
Oh, fantastic. What is your thing is a 3. So, oh, yeah, okay, great, it's over. Okay, so you got 2. So, I think you send over Will, and you wait, and you wait. The hour's starting to get a little late. You're getting a little nervous because, it's almost opening time, not too much longer. And then a very, like, what is it, exasperated Will comes, like, bursting in the door, and he's just like, "You have a meeting. It's now. I'm sorry. They asked me so many questions, and they threatened my children for a second, but then it calmed down a little bit. Your note really helped, and you have a meeting. But that's as far as I could get you."
Hey, look at me. I appreciate you. I appreciate everything you do for the family. How about this? Snailio's dealing with the kids. You take the night off. All right?
Oh, Mr. Corleone, I don't know if I can accept that. That's huge. That's
Take the
really
night
big.
off or you're fired.
You'll find me at the bar. Just gonna really
All right.
quickly go over. There's the seal that has the. It's just like and is like making this
I
sort of
like that the seals don't actually talk. Like we can't understand them. It's still just
but still have the
No
blonde
mammals.
wig.
No
Still
mammals.
have
It gets the seal of approval.
Stop. They did not. They got the seal of I got no other options.
So yeah, so you are expected now to go
All
over
right.
to Club Triton.
Ready to go and see what this meeting has in store for us.
I don't like that they threatened the family, but we gotta
You
do
know.
what needs to be done.
We'll see what kind of hot water they're willing to get into. Maybe they'll be sleeping with the fishes
Mm.
by the time it's all said and done.
Mm.
I'm up to 7.
So yeah, so are you guys gonna just like anything you're gonna do? Like, are you just like literally gonna walk over?
Oh, I'm gonna grab my nicest bottle of. I haven't thought of a good fish pun for like a good Bordeaux. I think that's all it is. You know, it just fell off of a transport ship. You know.
It's a 1400 vintage.
Oh yeah,
It's
I
like
got it from a
the
shipwreck.
barnacles on it.
Yeah, it's my prized possession,
Mm.
or that's what I'm gonna tell them at least. My real prized possession is my sweet young daughter. So, because family.
Write it down. Write it down. But yeah, okay. So you guys go over and like people know you in this area. People know
Oh, and
both.
I'm making a show. You know, like of anyone that sees me. I don't think I'm trying to be too big about it, but when anyone sees me, I give a little like, hey.
Oh yeah, there's definitely
Mhm.
like you're going through the crowd of like merfolk, and they are parting like it's
Mhm.
literally like that's probably where they were going before this club opened up, you know.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
you probably see like some regulars and stuff like that, and it's a little like it's not as
Give some eyes to some of my regulars, like.
you're like, oh shit, fuck. And I would say it's not as like excited of whispers, but it's more just like, what is happening? Oh my god! Like, why is he over here? Whoa! And the guards were expecting you, so they open up and they if you look closely they have fear in their eyes of just like this is not normal, what is
No.
happening. um and you walk in, you see the same scene and stuff, and another merwoman who strangely looks very similar to Tammy swims up and is like, yes, Mr. Corleone, hi, you're wanted upstairs. I can lead you in that direction.
I'd
Hi,
appreciate it.
I'm Shammy.
I was gonna make a joke that was her name, and I'm glad we're on the same track.
Mhm.
Nice to meet you. I do a
Nice.
little like goopy kiss on her hand.
Oh, thank you.
I
And
have deflated myself a bit, so I just do look a little more like off-putting.
right. Like, thank you. And she's gonna lead both of you guys up. So whereas they went to the left, you guys are going up this like magnificent white marble staircase that leads to there's a huge, so it's like kind of that in the middle there's like a fountain, and then there's like the two staircases that go up, and behind that balcony is this large golden shell, and you walk up to it, and Shammy will I hate myself for making that name. Will type in this like passcode, do like passcode enter, wait, passcode enter, wait, eye scan, fin scan, and then it will start to turn and kind of like roll out of the way to another, like, I feel like all the rooms here are just dark. The main area is very lit, and then all the rooms are
I'll look
dark.
into the CD underbelly.
Right. So you walk in, and there's like little kind of these like little shell lights that'll light your path, and you see um when you get to the end of the hallway, there's a big round table with a bunch of like various, excuse me, various merfolk that are there. They're all smoking. They're playing some kind of like cards or whatever. There. And there's about, I would say there's about like 6 of them. There's maybe a few other people in the room, but they're hanging back. Um and then there, you notice that the head of the table, there's not a chair there, but there's just an empty spot. So, you walk into this scene. Is there anything that you would like to do as you walk in? The 6 at the table turn and look at you. Um, I would say, being like the dawn of this area, you recognize these are some like high ups in
Mm.
like mer relations. Um, you maybe don't fraternize with them. Like you don't do any dealings with them, but you know
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
them. They're pretty well-known names.
Um, is there like a focal point of like there's an empty spot for us, but is
Mhm.
there like another one of like opposite to us or like clearly the main seat?
So I would say, yeah, it's kind of like, so the table, there's an empty spot closest to you,
Mhm.
and then there's like one, two, three on both sides, and then there's an empty spot there. And
Mm.
it's kind of just like there's maybe some like mood lighting like around, like maybe you can tell, like if the lights were on, everything would be red velvet. Everything would be red velvet everywhere. There's kind of like a bar and a bartender. You can tell it's kind of like these guys are at the table, and then their bodyguards are like hanging back. Their bodyguards, or they're like small entourages. Not a lot of people are allowed in here, so it's not like a huge crowd. And there's a few like low lit lights. There's one sky light that is focused on the table. And then the spot that is empty behind that is pitch black. I will say you do probably see like a whiff of smoke coming out of it though.
Mm.
So yeah, anything you want to do as you enter, or something like that?
I'm gonna follow the Don Blobs
No.
action.
I definitely this entire time, well, like I said, I've deflated myself to look a little bigger.
Mhm.
Definitely also like walk in with a little bit of a hunch. Maybe I've got, or well, swimming, got a little slow swim. I'm trying to look a little uh lesser than, maybe I'm also getting a little old. Maybe I'm a
Mm,
little ragged too.
gotcha.
So I'm coming in. I'm like, well, are we pick any seat here? It's been a long walk. My tail fin needs a bit of a break.
I think there'll be some assistants, or some of like uh maybe like some butlers or something that will swim over with some chairs for both of you, and have you guys like sit at that end. And then you'll just hear, like, as you guys sit down, this booming voice coming from the darkness across the way. And I don't have a deep voice, so I can't have the full gravitas. But you just hear him go, Blob Corleone, I was wondering when you were going to make your way into my humble little club.
Oh, it's a long swim for me these days. Took me a bit to recoup from my vacation. You need a vacation from your vacation sometimes. But I figure, why put off the inevitable? We should have a little bit of a conversation. Face to ominous shadow.
They always did say that you were a funny one.
I
What can
definitely don't
I...
get by my looks.
It's a bit hard on yourself. What can I what can I do you for? Why did you send your Krillman?
Thank you for the raid.
Oh yes, thank you for the raid.
Yes!
Oh my gosh,
Sorry.
wait.
I didn't mean to
She and
interrupt
the
a
game
tense moment, but
monster.
big raid. Yeah,
That
big
is
raid. Thank you,
fantastic.
everybody.
We're playing Lobsters and Feelings. It's an intense moment.
It's an intense moment.
Intense moment in a silly game.
We're all about family.
We're all
Just-
about
We're all
just
about
family.
family.
Everybody take a drink. All about family.
The family, yay, the family.
I've been
Mhm.
nursing the last little bit of this because I want to open another one. Some little sips. And I did we get his name? Did Taylor just forget? Or do we know
This
his
guy
name?
that's talking, you don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, how about before I tell you all these sorts of things about myself? I mean, call me old fashioned maybe, but I like to do business face to face. Make sure that I know who I'm talking to, they know who they're talking to. Nice little even playing field here. So why don't you show me that mug of yours and maybe do a proper introduction?
I think you hear this kind of deep bellowing laugh that just kind of echoes in the room. And he'll say, "Well, I guess you did trust me that much to come over here. Fine." And he's going to you'll hear a kind of a large movement of water as out of the shadows is this ripped merman with a huge white beard, no shirt at
Of
all,
course.
huge white beard, the bluest eyes you have ever seen in your life. This long, flowing white hair with a golden crown that sits upon his head, and a massive, when you look at something and you're like, that's heavy. It looks heavy, and it as he stands up, it makes like a boom, and he just kind of leans out of the shadows, and he's huge. He's massive. He just goes, "You can call me Mr. T."
Whatever floats your boat, I guess. All right, well, Mr. T, nice to meet you. I'm Mr. Blob Corleone.
Oh, I
At your
know who you are.
service. The humble owner of the Meridian. This is my right hand man. I can't read my handwriting. Odarto?
Oh, Danto.
Danto. That's an N, not an R.
Oh, Danto.
Danto. And we just thought maybe we would come over here, have a little bit of a chat, perhaps make maybe start a brand new friendship.
You thought you could just walk in here and say a few fancy words and we would be friends?
Well, there ain't nothing fancy about my words. You don't have to humble me.
Fancy accent, then?
I'm sorry. Everyone around here has this accent, right? Right? We all talk
I
like this.
Yeah,
I
boss.
clear-
This is a local accent.
I clearly don't have this accent.
Well, you're clearly new in town.
Blair, can I add something in? You just hear someone say, "Forget about it."
Yes, of course.
Oh, hey, our
Sorry.
Trevor Project thing is still going.
Oh,
Should
nice.
probably turn- I mean, hey, everybody support the Trevor Project.
Yeah, the Trevor Project. Y'all are still doing sorry, sidebar. Apochromatic is still doing a fundraiser for the Trevor Project. So, hey,
Yeah.
we're not doing a thing for that, but go check out Apochromatic, who is supporting the Trevor Project currently.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
But it's on social. There's a donate link. Anyway, anyway, I love this banter. I feel like, well, I was gonna say you're part of the family, but no, I feel like we're growing as friends here. And I think as friends that maybe we can have hopefully some more frank conversations. And one of those being we find ourselves in a particular situation of where, we have competing businesses.
Competing. Did you
Well,
see
it
the
seems
crowd
you
outside my
maybe
place?
took a little advantage of us leaving town for a bit on some gosh, the family count is just going up on some family business. But I'm getting up there, getting a little tired of the same humdrum every day. The books, the making sure we got enough booze, the making sure talent's there, the doors are open, blah 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 blah. I mean, you saw how it stopped. It went through a complete fucking standstill. Standstill when we were out of town, and that's exhausting. And I don't know. Maybe I'd be open to some sort of arrangement. I don't know if you're looking to incorporate, expand, whatever there, or at least, maybe we do some partnerships where, hey, maybe we get a little bit of friends and family benefits, discounts for, was Taylor forgot it. He would say Club Triton, or is it just Triton?
Club Triton, yeah.
Club Triton. Club Triton customers can come have like some brunch and entertainment with us. Maybe we work out some sort of deal so we can send the business to you. You can send business to us. Because honestly, I would not mind going to bed before 11 p.m. That would be great.
I'm gonna have you do a feelings roll for
Absolutely.
this. I'm gonna say
I've been mulling it over for a few hours. I feel like I might be a little prepared at least on my ruse.
Yeah. I don't know. Would you say that you're an expert at attempting to sell your, or you're not
I'm
attempting
an
to
expert
sell
at
it?
business deals.
That's true.
That's how we've been going. That's all I do, baby.
Okay.
Sell.
I'll give you 3.
ABS. Always be selling.
You got it. You got the third
I
die.
don't know if I'm ever going to close on it, but I'm going to try to be selling.
Abs. Always be selling.
Always be selling. That is 2 6s, baby. And a 1.
2 6s.
2
and a 1.
6s.
Okay. So you got 2 successes. I think he's going to he's not fully like trusting you.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there's still like a squint in his eye. He'll go, a failing business crawling to my feet to try to make some kind of deal. I guess I'm interested. Other than discounts, anything else you had in mind?
Like maybe we stagger our hours or our specials, these sort of things. So you can come have some brunch with us, maybe some noontime activities, all sorts of things. We've been bringing in some new acts and such, but you definitely run the nightlife. This seems to be. I can admit when I've been a little outclassed, but also you're obviously still died into the youths. And I'm lacking it. But I can offer maybe classy meals before a night out. Those sort of things. Oh, I'm so sorry. I did bring a little bit of a gift from me to you, if you don't mind. And I'll like reach into my just like very obviously oversized jacket too, because of course he's in like this big suit nonsense. And we'll pull out that big old thing of Bordeaux. I can say words. And he's like, "Hey, Odanta, you got the mitts that can open this. How about we open us up a bottle and have a drink? Maybe that'll help our trust flow a little better back and forth. You offer me a spot at your table. I offer you my most prized possession. Sip of this very old wine."
Odonto, how would you open being a mantis shrimp? How would you open this wine?
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold the bottle, and just like how you're supposed to open champagne, not supposed to, but you can't open champagne with a saber. I'm gonna do it with my club, where it just runs and skids along, just barely enough so it knocks the cork out.
Oh, yes.
I feel like this would be a feelings because you're opening a bottle of wine, which is people stuff. If you can sway me otherwise, then
So I'm using my club hammer.
Mm-hmm.
true.
He's
That's
just
true. I get
breaking something, you know? He's not being artful with it.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
true.
literally just using my actual fish appendage to hit it off.
Okay. So we can do a lobster, sure. But I would say you're prepared because you always have your your little mitts.
Yep.
But that's it.
Okay.
So two.
So just two. Okay.
Two.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see if I do it well. Hopefully, I got a 3 and a 4, so that is a success.
Okay.
Yes.
How many? One, two, one, two, one, two.
Two successes. Two successes.
Two successes. Okay.
Yeah.
So you like it's kind of like I would say it's kind of like you know how like animated movies sometimes have those really swift like movements that wouldn't happen in real life. So like Corleone's talking and like literally is like in the middle of saying it, kind of has the wine over, and you just kind of go pop and like like it's just fluid motion.
Mm-hmm.
And I think with that, Trident is or sorry, Mr. T is going to is going to stand up and say, "Sure, fine. Let's share this wine. But let's share it in the main hall, shall we? I hear we have some new entertainment on our grounds today, and
Yeah, I heard a couple of my fellas are switching sides.
oh,
Can't
your
say
fellas.
that wasn't what maybe spurred my decision if I'm losing my evening money makers. Again, we're friends now. I'm going to be open. I'm going to be honest.
I see. Well,
Mhm.
you brought over this wonderful surprise. It would only be I would only be a gracious host if I returned the favor. So, come. And like as soon as he like waves his hand, everyone in the room is going to stand in unison and all like file out. I would say the entertainers as well. Tank kind of like gets gets a call on his cell phone and is like, "All right, people, we are needed in the hall. We have to go." And so y'all are also going at the same time, and everybody is like making their way to this if you guys choose to go with to
Is
the
it so? Like, what's like the general order though? So, like, are the minions leaving first, and it's just
They're
us?
like
Because I would
scurrying
probably
to get things ready.
yeah. Because if it is, I would kind of help. I would see where Trident is. Like, did he leave with them? Is he waiting for us to leave? Kind of get that whole situation,
I
and
think
then I would help.
oh sorry
I was just gonna say I would probably help Mr. Blob up, so we may be kind of towards the end or towards
I
the last part of
think
it.
I think that what's going to happen is, yeah, you see all these people stand up. They all start filing out. If you look back to see where Mr. T goes, Mr. T literally just fades back into the shadow, so much so that the smoke disappears. So you do not see him follow behind you. But there are like wait staff and stuff behind you guys. Like,
So we're just holding our bottle of wine, like, okay.
yeah,
Because So we'll just I'll just I guess Odonto will probably just like hold it in his club arm and then probably help. Probably help him in the end.
Yeah. And I think that there's kind of like, so you guys come down the steps and there's like it's kind of like the main hall is on the first floor. So you'll come down and you'll enter in that way. And I think there's kind of like a back way for the entertainers to go and stuff like that. And entertainers, I think Tank has you guys all kind of like in the backstage, kind of he's like barking out orders for like whatever is happening. He's being very kind to y'all. And just kind of telling you like where to go and where your marks would be and stuff like that. And then kind of in the front of this like big stage, wait staff are like leading people to their seats. And I think that you guys are placed in what you can only assume is normally Mr. T's seat. It is this big, like, it's a gold velvet shell seat, shell booth, I think, that has like a table, and you guys are, motioned to go there. And everybody is just kind of like filing in and like waiting for a second, and then like a hush kind of comes over the room, and you see like emerging on stage from behind the curtain is Mr. T. He goes, "We have some new friends here tonight that I think we should make a bit of a show for. They've come and extended a hand in friendship or partial family ship. It's a little odd. So much about family. I'm unsure about your customs. But uh let's extend our hand back, shall we?" And I think he's going to like do a clap, and very quickly from the sky of the stage comes down this, you hear just this chain, just like an unraveling chain, just go and then it hits with a heavy clank, and at the bottom there's like a cage at the bottom, and in this cage is Snailio the Great with his little mitts just kind of like on the thing, and he's like swinging back and forth. He's like, "Corleone, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I couldn't stay away. I couldn't stay away." And he is locked in this like cage thing that's hanging from the top of the stage. And Trident looks at you. That's his name. That's who he is. He looks at you.
What?
And
I had no idea.
I know you didn't know, it's such a surprise. He looks at you and he's just like, "I knew the whole reason why you were here, and it's because of this one." And he messed up and revealed some dark secrets to me, which was perfect because now he has the power that I want. I have plenty in this area, but Godzilla? Control of Godzilla? That's the cherry on top.
Mm.
So, why not have two birdfish with one stone? Shall we?
Nice.
I will take control of Godzilla. I will take over.
One snail, two hooks? Or
Yeah.
two fish, one hook?
Two fish, one hook. I will take over the human world, and then I'll come right back here, and Godzilla will step on the meridian, and you will have nothing
Where is Trident in comparison to us?
It's like stage,
Mhm.
Trident, uh, Snailio, um,
So is he?
Arthur and
Mhm.
Seth are um off stage. So on the stage but off stage. And then um y'all are like the seat that is like front and center, just off this, like y'all are pretty front row. And then there's like the stage right there. Oh, that's a good question, Logan. That's a great question.
And
I
so
don't
are they like in line? Like how? Like is Trident in front of Snailio or Snailio behind
I would say
Triton
Snailio's to the side.
to the side? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, we've hit the most climactic moment of the evening, you guys. Snailio is kidnapped,
He's cute.
and it looks like everything is just all for naught. So, what are we thinking?
I have a Hail Mary.
Yes.
My basest of protecting the family instincts comes in.
Okay.
And what I'm wanting to do, I know this is stupid.
Okay.
It's probably not going to work.
Gavin, we're trying to protect a snail from bringing back Godzilla. It's fine. Nothing is stupid.
That's the utmost realism. What I want to do is after in mid monologue, if possible, I
Ooh,
think
okay.
I want I want Odanto to just stand up, pull out his claw like really far back, and do the pistol, like do the full pistol shrimp shot. But
Yes.
with a little bit of magic that we have, our other
Oh.
thing, I want it to be basically this incredibly powerful like bullet to just take out Triton mid
Okay.
monologue.
So you're aiming for Triton.
I'm aiming for Triton
Where? He's a big
right
dude.
in his between those beautiful blue eyes
Okay.
under the crown.
Okay. Gotcha. This is a lobster roll because that's a move. That's a move of the mantis shrimp, right?
Yeah, that's the move.
Um, I would say you are prepared. I would say you're an expert. This is your thing.
Hmm.
And you have your normal die. So yeah.
Could I say that with the bit of magic of family, because he's putting
Mm,
our family in danger,
The
get that
power of
assist die?
family.
Oh, so you're getting
Yay.
Instead
the
of the power of
magic.
friendship or the power of
Your
family. This is
family.
our anime
It's our
moment. We
magic.
have a bit of magic.
This is our Sailor Moon.
and it's
Let's do it.
family.
Right,
Yes.
right.
In the name of the sea, we will punish you.
Oh my god, yes. Um
Transformation.
yeah, I need everybody this is now Glitter Hearts. I need everybody's transformation right now.
And
I turn into a really hot blobfish.
It's just you just look the same. You just look the same except it's just two pink bows.
no, and glitter,
Yes.
glitter
And
everywhere.
glitter.
And glitter
Lots of
everywhere.
glitter.
It's no longer gas, it's glitter. Yes, Gavin, I will give that to you. The family is supporting you. The magic family. The magic family.
The magic family. Okay, so I got 3 successes.
Yes.
One is a dud. But
One
that's
is
it.
a
So
dud.
3 total successes.
Any
That's
lobster
our
feelings?
baby.
No lobster feelings, unfortunately.
No
I
lobster
had a lobster feeling prepared, but no 5, so that's okay.
Okay. So we got another hydrate. I have to keep drinking this drink. Oh my god.
I'm out of drink. I need water.
I love it. I think this is the most hydrates that like points that have been spent, and I love it. So yeah, I think you do exactly what you just said. You pistol punch this guy. Like he is giving his evil mastermind monologue. He as soon as Snailio revealed to him that, Snailio had been up in that room and was one of the, one of the dons at the table and just got a little too drunk on that Merbrew and just revealed the secret. And as soon as it happened, Trident was like, yes, I have everything right here. I need more. So he is drunk on his just like vision of being even more powerful and stuff like that. So yeah, he's probably literally just his blue eyes have gone a little like too wide. They're a little crazy eyes right
Mhm.
now. And
Mhm.
he's like looking down at you guys, but then also kind of like just looking at the room. He's performing himself, and you just
Mhm.
pop, like hit him straight in there. I think that is going to it's going to do two things. So I think it is going to disable Mr. T for a bit. Kind of like in a way of kind of like make him like stagger back. Like he's out of it for a hot second.
Mhm.
But the rest of the other people that were there that were kind of like on his side have now all risen to their feet, and just the room erupts in like a and it's not a good like wow that was so cool, it's like how dare you kind of thing. But Mr. T is incapacitated, like he's like what for a it's like UFC got a real like dinger to the face type thing.
Mhm.
So that's where we're at. Anybody else?
I kind of want to just swim right up to Mr. T and
Oh
just
yes.
go, "Oh, hey, buddy, you got some ink on you," and I just full on spray him.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I love it. I am going to say another lobster roll. I would say you're prepared. You have ink. You are an octopus. And I would say you're an expert. Like you use ink in your act
Yeah.
and everything like that. Are you also tapping into the magic of family?
Oh, 100%.
Okay. Okay. So wow, that's four. See, this I'm the worst because I'm just like, yeah, all of them, all the dice, take all the dice.
Two. Two
Two successes.
successes.
Okay,
Nice.
so
No
I think
lobsters or feelings, just regular two successes.
gotcha. I think that this does like you kind of hear him let out like a ah like yell, and he's like he wasn't able to see because that hit to the face was already like discombobulating enough, but now it like stings because there's ink in his eyes. So I would say yeah, he's still pretty, he maybe like uh he falls back into the curtain and like sends the curtain down on top of him. So yeah, what else is happening?
Did you say that the crowds are getting like angry? I'd like to distract them.
Sure.
I'd like to play a little tune. I'd like to get it all set up,
Okay.
and this is gonna be a little song by Bon Jovi.
Oh.
It's "Fly Life."
Yes. Yes. Okay. So you're doing this like you come onto the stage and start like playing and you're wanting to distract them. Yeah, I
Mhm.
would say this is a feelings. Um
Great.
you're prepared with like with your
Yes.
stuff and the huge special effects budget. Um
Yes.
you're an expert. This is like DJing. This is what you do. And yeah, we're just gonna keep doing it. You totally tap into
Yes.
the
It's all
Anytime
about the
or
the
family.
never,
family.
Exactly.
you're gonna swim forever.
Yeah.
And I think also like it also helps because there's been other distractions, right? So like the stage is
Mhm.
yours.
Okay. So, I've only got one success. The
Ooh,
one
okay.
success is a lobster feelings, though.
Interesting.
Ooh.
Interesting. Okay. So if you want, I'll say mine first and
Please
then you
do.
could use your thing. Okay.
I would
So
love that.
I think what happens is you do get their attention, but now all their eyes are on you. So
Ooh.
it's like it's these six like like boss dudes and their
Mhm.
bodyguards, and they're all kind of like they know a distraction when they see one. So
Mm.
they have like pointed in your direction and now you are the focal point of their attack.
Okay. Okay. Um, what I would like to set up, and I don't know, like this I feel like this might be a little too much, but I want to call out to Tank because I feel like Tank is like, our guy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna be like,
Part of the family.
start a mosh pit. These guys want to start a mosh pit.
Oh my god. Yes.
Bon Jovi mosh pit.
Yes.
And when you say it, all 8 limbs are like, let's do it.
I love this, and of course, Tank is like y'all like on the underwater web, um, the internet of the sea,
The dark sea.
the dark sea. Thank you. You guys don't know
Net
that.
still works.
Yeah, the
That's
net.
true.
The net.
Net still works.
Just don't get caught in it,
Yeah.
That's true. Well,
That's why it's dark.
Tank has. I don't know how much, if you guys know about. I'm thinking, I don't know how much you guys know about like K-pop fandom or whatever, but you guys don't know this. Tank is the president of your fan club. Like
Oh,
Tank.
he's gonna throw
Tank has
down.
started like your website. He is in charge of all the meetups that are like to freak out about any new performance you guys have. He's the one, like, you didn't realize, but the more you look at Tank, the more familiar he looks. You just haven't super noticed it because you're usually on stage and the light shining. You've seen him in a different light. He's at y'all's show constantly. So anything you ask of Tank, he's doing it. So as soon as you say, Tank, it's a mosh pit, he rallies the whole dance crew and they just go down there and they make like a wall and start doing like hopping around and everything. And yeah, I would say like these guys are like, they're preoccupied with this now. So yeah. So these guys are dealt with. I think you guys still have Trident is down for the moment, but I wouldn't say he's like out. And then you do have Snailio still in the cage. So anything else that we want to do?
Okay, but like all the people are like moshing currently, yeah?
Oh yeah, that's kind of just like happening in the corner. Like they're trying to fight it and get out, but like all the mer folk dancers are just like, yeah, keep punching, and they're like
Okay.
really like
I
they're
feel
keeping
like
them wrapped.
I have 8 limbs. I could be moshing and breaking Snailio.
Yes.
It's like,
Like it's a visual distraction with the other 2 limbs behind me. Just be like, don't worry, I gotcha.
Oh, I
like
dig
it.
it. Yeah, if you want to do, I would say a feelings roll. You're definitely I would say you're prepared because you got your limbs. What about expert though?
That's a good one.
You
'cause
sleight
Hey,
of
you're
hand.
a magician.
you
You
are
could
a
be
sleight of
doing
hand.
Houdini
Yeah, sleight of hand
shit,
magician.
unlocking
That's true.
yourself out of
That's
things.
true.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go. And then the magic is here. The magic of family.
Family. Oop. That doesn't count. Wow, that is so weird. Wow. I got 4 5s, so that's unreal. So like literally 4 dice all landed on number 5. So yes,
Yeah,
all
see, almost.
successes.
Gosh.
That's weird.
that's
I've
awesome.
never seen that happen
Meant
before in a
to
die roll.
be.
They're all the same number. That's unreal.
So okay, so that's like that's a critical success. Yeah, you not only bust Snailio out of the cage, but you're able to like wrap a limb around
Yeah, I'm
him.
handy.
Oh yeah. And you've got him like in your clutches. So you're carrying Snailio like a football. You're carrying this old grandpa mob boss as a football.
No, he's not a boss anymore.
A quick
He's a disappointment.
clarification. Did he come back or was he stolen?
He said he couldn't stay away.
He could stay away, which means he would have had to start immediately after being like.
It's that Mer brew, y'all. It's that Mer brew.
As all of this chaos is going on, Snailio's getting out. I've just been sitting here watching it. I've been holding my wine. I've been drinking out of it. This is my prized possession after all, and I opened it for this jackwagon. I'm gonna enjoy it while I'm here. I will poof up and just start floating because hold on, there's another fun fact.
Oh my God.
Something about them. I don't remember. I've lost it now in all of this. They're just like because of their like little gassy body. They are very hard to detect because they don't have to like really paddle and stuff. They kind of just like kind of can float and just do little, when you're floating on like a tube and all you have to do is go like and you like go.
Yeah.
That's kind of their vibe. So through all of this is just kind of been drinking this wine and just kind of floating down towards the stage. No one's really been watching. He's been seeing what everybody's going on. We're proud of his family today and all of the shenanigans we're causing. And then I think he'll kind of come over to the little DJ booth here. Let it all still happen. It's all still going on. But he'll look over. But Arthur, can I have the second mic?
Yes, of course.
I appreciate that. And he'll kind of like grab it and kind of float back over where he's just like kind of at like poor trident, like trying to get out of the curtains, like head area. And I'll just do the boom, 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 like just banging on it a little bit, but in the beat, like still wants the music to be like pumping everyone up. And he just be like, all right, merfolk of Trident. And he's specifically looking at the like 6 bosses that were like hanging out with them. What I've seen today has been a sad excuse of a business. It's been a sad excuse of a plan to take over the world. It's just been all around a sad excuse of a showing. Here we are, just 4 little humble sea creatures. And we have a bond so strong that we were able to take out your boss here with just a couple of little smoke and mirrors and a good, well-timed punch. We got our man back. And maybe we made out with a few more things that y'all don't know about yet, huh? Now let me ask you. I gave a guy a day off today. We got we take care of our family's kids. We got a little daycare at the bar. We got rising stars with an extreme special effects budget. Let me tell you, we do not skimp. If somebody has a passion for something, I want to help you. I want to see you succeed because when you succeed, I succeed. The whole family succeeds. When was the last time Trident did anything to help you reach your dreams and make you feel like you're an individual and not just one of his cronies? I'll just point at like some random mermaid.
Me?
Yeah, tell me what's your dream in life, huh?
I've always wanted to tap. See him do his fin around.
That's beautiful. I can see it. You got a good bone. Well, yeah, you got bones. I don't got bones. You got good bones there for this skill. What's Trident done to help you strengthen that, huh?
Nothing. He told me it was a stupid dream and that I should give it up.
No. Fuck that. If it's worth dreaming, it's worth chasing. And you know what? You should have someone that supports you in that. And I'm sure, and he'll point out the others, all of you have dreams that you were told you weren't good enough for. It was too hard. It would take away from time that you're working here for working for someone else and never getting anything for yourself. And guess what that got you? You're getting punched by an octopus while your boss here is gonna deal with a migraine and some ink in his eye like a fool. Is that someone you're gonna put your time and your energy and your hope behind?
I would like, as they're all kind of like looking to each other, like shaking their heads. Yeah, let's do a feelings roll. You have prepared a monologue.
Oh, I was thinking about this for hours before I came here. He was ready.
You are also an expert speaker, and just watching the rest of your family, family just kick ass. You get 4 die.
All right. Yeah. Oh, baby. That is 2 4s and a 3. 3 is my number. Is my number. So
Oh.
that is 3 successes and a lobster feeling.
Oh, what is what? Nothing of the last one. The last one's like whatever.
The last one was a 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, all of you spoke right to the heart of all these merfolk. The mosh pit slows down, and even like the other dons are like, yeah, I wanted to get into painting and he said it was stupid. I don't get it, And like they're all kind of like commiserating together, and it kind of, you ask like, is that what you want? Is that what you want to work for? And they're all like, no, it
That's what I'm
becomes
saying.
a definite like crowd that is all like backing you. And I think like one guy, the guy that you were talking to, that's like, hey, you guys, let's fuck this place. Let's go over to the Meridian. That's our new home. That's our new family.
That's right. And while you at it, let's steal some shit. Grab whatever you like on your way out.
Let's steal some shit. And so they all
I got
just
8
start-
limbs. I mean, I just grab it. Well, actually 6 and let it smell real quick.
Also, for my lobster feeling of making something in the scene, can I please request that Trident is allergic to octopus ink and is having a horrible allergic reaction?
Oh my god. Okay, wait. Trident looks like, have you ever seen those dogs that have been like stung by a bumblebee in their face and they look like this? They're like Trident looks like that, and his hair's all disheveled. Part of it's now being dyed like a black, which is very interesting. Like he has complete white hair, and he's upset about the black part being dyed. So like that.
Yeah.
Interesting. But yeah, he is looking rough, and he finally gets out from under this curtain, and is just like, no, and is like very like like just now is like a monster. It's just like, you work for me, and
Hey,
I run.
Trident. Hey,
What?
I got 2 things to say to you. All right. First, it's not personal, strictly business. And revenge. It's a dish best served cold. And I'm gonna like throw what's left of my wine in his other eye. Just for a little bit of magic, It's just gonna be cold.
Oh, yeah.
We're in the Pacific. It's been very chilled.
Like, oh, that kind of helps a little bit, actually. Feels better.
Oh shit! I just smack him with the glass.
Oh god. And I think you guys are going to leave. You guys are gonna leave Club Trident. With Mr. T just like crying on stage.
I have one quick question.
Sure.
I didn't have a detail added earlier.
Oh, go for it.
It was 2.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's totally fine. It's actually works out well. Can Trident's trident be here and just has been taken? I don't care who takes it, but has been taken in this.
It's in one of my octopus limbs.
It's of course, yeah. It's in one of the octopus limbs.
And I'm just walking back so dashingly with it, like, oh yes, so pristine.
Oh yeah, you guys.
He was holding on to it with his 2 little eyes, just like hanging on the Trident.
You guys jack like so much cool
like-
stuff, and like you just add it to the interior of the Meridian, and yeah, pretty soon after this, Club Trident closes down. I would say like Club Trident closes down, and I think you all are maybe you guys have like one day a week where that's like family dinner,
Oh, absolutely.
and
Good
you
looking.
go to like some just like restaurant that's like there, and as you guys are like eating and having a great time, one of like maybe I would say probably Odonto, because you have the eyes, there's like a light that kind of like glints in your eye, and you look back and you don't see a face, but in the kitchen in the back you just see this like golden crown that's like partially broken, and like white hair that's like kind of dyed black, and like if you focus a little bit more, yeah, you'll hear the guys like, it's like, T, I need that scramble now, and he's like, boss, I'm sorry. This is my first time cooking. And it's just, he's
I've
struggle
returned so
busting
many
through it.
meals for being over or undercooked,
Yeah.
just out of spite.
Yeah. But, yes.
While we're, because I just need to end the night on a solid 10 Godfather quotes.
Right.
I would like to have one last little speech as we're all like dining as a family. We got all of our new Merfolk families in here, and we're having a good time. The kids are running around. We're having, it's maybe a hosting at my house, a little get together. There's probably a good long speech about how, hey, we got each other's backs, blah 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 blah. But then I end it with the cheers. All right, we all got whatever our drink of choice is. Okay, I'm empty, but we're gonna do it, and I'm gonna look each person in the eye and say, hey, great men are not born great. They grow great. And together, I'm going to help you grow. We're going to grow as a family.
As a family.
It's a family.
Family.
And then
What
that's
what a beautiful closer. Holy fucking shit. This was insane. Thank you so much. This has been Lobsters and Feelings. Oh my god. Oh my god. I did not expect this to turn out
Amazing.
like this. And
69. It's 69 families, we said.
Yeah.
let's
Thank
go.
you, Logan. for keeping count.
Thank you so much, Logan, for keeping
Thank
track
you.
of those. And oh my gosh, I want to make sure that I say it correctly. I gotta look. I'm so sorry. Wait.
I'll say, just while you're looking, like the credits will end and it'll just be that last seal with the glued on hair just clapping.
Yeah.
So excited about it.
Yes. I wanted to say thank you to Richard Quitz Landry, who's in chat right now, the creator of this game. Thank you so much for
It was so
checking
much
us out.
fun. I
We
loved it.
appreciate it. I'm so sorry if I butchered your name. We just had so much fun playing your game. I speak on behalf of everybody. Sorry. This has been so awesome. And thank you to my cast.
thank
I
you
don't
so much.
GM a lot, so this was you
You should.
guys made it really easy. So thank you so much, and thank you everybody in the audience for watching. Thank you for the raid that we got. But yeah, holy shit. I want everybody to go around, tell me who you are, where people can find you, what you have coming up, and then we'll do a little HSC recap, and then we can raid. We can pass along these great vibes, add somebody else to the family,
To the
To the family.
family. So let's go, Gavin first.
I had a feeling, but I didn't know. I
No,
just
you
had a feeling.
didn't.
I had a feeling. That was it. I'm not going to say no. I just had a feeling. But I am Gavin. I am here a lot of the times on HSC, and I'll be, I think, this Saturday in Mass Effect. So keep your eyes peeled for that.
Woohoo! Yeah. Matt, how about you?
I'm Matt. Thank you so much for having me. You can find me everywhere as Improv and RPG. Thank you.
Yeah, you have anything coming up?
My brain is scrambled right now with just puns everywhere, so I can't think of anything.
You have a lovely calendar that you've made. I love your little calendar.
Yeah,
that
go
you
to the
have.
social.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Fantastic. Nate, how about you?
This was so much fun. I rarely get to be a player, so thank you. This was great. And you were awesome. Give yourself some credit. You were great as a GM, and I hope you do this more. Hi, my name is Nate. You can find me on Twitter, Nate_B. Go to Instagram at IndieNate. I primarily tend to GM. I'm currently working on an extremely large project that is going through the Cyberpunk Red Book, Tales of the Red, over on the wonderful Initiative Order last Friday of every month. I literally just wrapped up session 2 last Friday, which was a little bit earlier than the end of the month, so don't worry about that. Don't think about it too hard. There will be another one next month, and it'll be great. Come join and have some fun. This was great. Love you guys.
Woohoo! Yay! And Taylor.
Hello. I'm really sad. The only Godfather quote that I had saved that I was going to use and I didn't get to use. I'm going to say it now, but I'm just going to say it in a Taylor voice so it doesn't have the same effect, because I feel like that would just be doing Corleone an injustice. Someday, and that day may never come, I'll call upon you to do a service for me. I didn't get to do it. I was hoping I was going to get to really put someone on the line.
Snail
on the hook
Leone.
there.
Yeah.
Snail Leone. I know I was going to at the end, but I don't want to do business with them anymore. But hi, I'm Taylor at _potato_ on the internet. You can also find me here doing all sorts of different things, Mass Effect and other cyberpunk red things in these random one shots, and also just making graphics and stuff. Also, you can find me over on Apochromatic Unlimited, which is an all BIPOC ran and all BIPOC supporting zine, which is coming very soon. Keep an eye out. I've been working on that layout, as well as we have started streaming. And currently, we are doing a Pride fundraiser for the Trevor Project. We have some absolutely amazing sponsors that gave us some great gifts. So everybody, if you donate at least $10, and for every $10, you are entered to win some prizes from Evil Hat Productions, from the Glitter Hearts PDF from the creator of that, as well as a dice box from Elderwood Academy. I'm not going to pull it out, but hey, I have them here, so I'll mail them to you. They're so pretty. As well as some beautiful little ties from Laura's Curios, and we're going to have some fun new 3D printed cool things coming from Shady Sale, I believe is what it is. So come hang out. We're going to have a stream again this Friday. We just had one yesterday that Matt made me cry in. So y'all should go watch the VOD on that. That was so good. It was so good. Yeah, other than that, you can also find me this Saturday. Is that the first?
Yes.
Yes. Over on Lost Caravan for my character's introduction to Fabula Ultima.
Ooh.
So I'm going to get thrown into that wild, crazy crew with a very different energy than I played today. So
very nice. Yay! And I'm Blair. I'm _Canadian Moose all over the place. This has been fantastic. Like I said, I don't GM very much, so this has been very special. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, as a player, you guys can see me. I'm also going to be playing Mass Effect this Saturday, which we're coming close to the end. Oh my god! But that's fabulous. Come check that out. Then on the 2nd, on Sunday, I'm going to be playing Locust for the first time over on Lost Caravan. Probably going to die. So excited about that. Then I have, oh my god, I have a lot of stuff like right at the beginning of the month. Then on the 8th, I have Nova, the last episode of Nova over on Lost Caravan, and it's just going to be earth shattering. It's going to be like one of the saddest things I've ever played in. So come watch that. Super fun, great times. Yeah, if you want to find out other things I'm doing, check out socials. HSE, though, we are going to have, like we've said it a lot, Mass Effect on Saturday. That's the next stream we're going to have. And then next Wednesday, we think, Nate is going to be on Rich Randomness, which is fantastic. If you don't know about
Rich, I forgot to shout that out.
No, it's okay. We got it.
Got it. It's on our channel.
If you don't know about Rich Randomness, Rich is one of our powerhouses here who does a little interview show to get to know people in the community, which is super fantastic, and it's random as fuck. So come check it out; it's a good time. Also, keep an eye on our socials if anyone wants to add the links, socials and Discord. We have new stuff popping up all the time, and even while we were playing this game, we had a super awesome game that's coming in August that I'm not going to tell you anything about. That was like filled. The cast was basically filled like while we were playing this game. So that's super exciting. Keep an eye out for that. Yeah. Wow. Do we have anybody we want to raid?
Yeah, we're gonna raid Quest and Chaos. They're playing some Thirsty Sword Lesbians. Their art is on point. Their costuming is on point. Everything about it is just beautiful. So let's go show them some love and support and see what they've got going on. But until then, everybody have a wonderful rest of your week. Thank you for coming and hanging out, and we will see you next time.
Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride, y'all.
Thanks for being a part of the family.
Thanks for you're part of the family.
Part of the family.
Family, you're part of the family. And
part of the family. And we got your back, you got our back.
Got your family.
This is how it is. We got each other.
Oh.